right. That's right. In the words of a WWE Hall of Fame legend, Bret the Shitman Fart. Let me hold my mic a little bit closer here because we're about to get deep, raw, and real. In the words of Bret the Hitman Hart, right now, I'm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, smoking a doobie. And I'm in my cabin. And I'm drinking a nice cold one. And the fact of the matter is, you're tuned in to the number one future podcast entertainment for wrestling, rumors, notes, ratings, recaps, and fun. And now I'm going to go back to me now. No, fuck Bret Hart. Let's do this. We are here. Episode number 4, February 28. I had to look that up because I don't know what day it is. They got us locked down, man. I'm drinking a cold one. Boys, cheers. And today, we are going to do what we always do. Pussy. And talk about wrestling. Because that's what we do on the Fact of the Matter is podcast. And the fact of the matter is, we are here. That's it. We're here. Let's get right into it. Boys, another great intro. Another beautiful week. The sun's out. The guns are out. The dicks are in. And the pussies are fresh. How's it going?
Good, good.
Yeah, everything's been good this
You
week.
guys are like, what do we say to that? This guy said pussy. I now I want to go fuck. I want to go fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck this show, guys. I'm not COVID. I gotta go, guys. See ya. They're like dicks up. Yeah, if your dicks are up right now, let us know in the comments below. If we get you hard, if we get you wet, that's a win for me. I don't need your damn subscriptions. If I get you wet, that's a subscription right there. Talk about OnlyFans. But yeah, let's get right into it. Jonathan, Emerson, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great because
What are you up to? What are you guys up to? What are you up to?
One reason why I'm doing great, Diamond and Pro Remix, man. That's all I gotta say. Pokemon.
Diamond and Pro Remix, yes.
Yeah.
If you're a Pokemon fan, you're also wet.
Yeah.
Emerson,
Okay.
how's it going? Why don't you talk about how everything's going? Why don't you run down the show, everything? What are we doing this week?
Yeah, everything's going good. You know, good week of wrestling. Great AEW main event. Really feeling hyped for wrestling this week, especially with next weekend. Today we're going to be giving our fantasy match cards for Wrestlemania. Each of us is made one, and that's
Do
our
it.
main topic this week. Since there's no predictions, my God, since we started, wrestling's been going crazy because it's the WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got Elimination Chamber last week. We're going to run down that show and our thoughts. Then, as usual, review Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, get into some news, get into some facts. Yeah, the
Facts
new
and
thing from
'cause we
last
are the
week.
fact. That's good.
And yeah,
We're getting right into it.
yeah, let's jump into it.
All right, yo, start your engines. We are going. All right, guys. Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Last week Sunday. Everybody knows. We all watched it, I think. Yes.
Yes.
So we're going down the cards. Let me pull up my notes here. So it was a pre-show match, fatal four-way, basically a match to replace Keith Lee, who wasn't going to show tonight. To face later in the night, triple threat for the United States, Matt Riddle, Bobby Lashley, who has the United States champion, and the winner would be entered in that match. So this pre-show match, it was Morrison, Elias, Mustafa, Khali, and Ricochet. Morrison won, so Morrison will be competing later for the triple. Daniel Bryan defeated Cesaro, Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, King Corbin, and Sami Zayn in the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match. Then right after Chamber goes up, Roman Reigns comes down with Paul Heyman defeated Daniel Bryan, who won by technical submission. Quick match. It literally says the time was 1:32. Then we go into Riddle defeating Bobby Lashley with MVP and John Morrison in a triple threat title match for the WWE United States Championship match. So Riddle wins his first title on the main roster. Woo! Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defending their SmackDown Women Tag Team Champions against Bianca Belair and Sasha Yanks. Cool. Drew McIntyre defeated AJ Styles with almost. Jeff Hardy, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, and Sheamus in the Raw Elimination Chamber match. So Drew McIntyre had defended and retained his WWE Championship. But wait, no. Enter Pokemon battle music. Miz comes down with his Money in the Bank briefcase and defeats Drew McIntyre. And guess what, people? The Miz, the Jizz. You know my saying, it rhymes with fucking Jizz, beat Drew fucking McIntyre to win the WWE Championship in 2021.
That times.
Emerson, why? Why? Ah! Why?
Fuck. I don't
But
know.
yeah, anyways, I just want to say, I'll go first. The show was fucking garbage. Worst pay-per-view of the decade so far, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Riddle, I really wrote in the notes here. There was only 3 good things about this show. Riddle winning the title and Lashley wasn't pinned. Good. And we'll get to it during Raw. Lashley, he better win the fucking WWE title, or I swear to God, you don't want to know. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest looking good. I'm actually I'm a big fan of Damian Priest, and I like what Bad Bunny's doing. It's not, for me, it's not cringe. I think, in my opinion, it's the best use of a celebrity in wrestling history. Like, what the hell were they thinking with Bam Bam Bigelow back at Wrestle? Anyways, Kofi Kingston. I have one point about Kofi Kingston. I don't know if anybody noticed this, but the history of Kofi Kingston at the Elimination Chamber. Who remembers? I don't know how many years ago. Who remembers? I found this little detail amazing. Whoever thought of this idea, I don't know if you guys noticed. You got Emerson. You know where I was going with this?
Yeah.
If you noticed,
I know what it is.
when he came down for his match, he looked back because a lot of time years ago in his first chamber match, he was attacked by Edge, and Edge took his spot in the Elimination Chamber match. So that little detail was great. Whoever thought about that, give this guy money, okay? And the fact of the matter is, just keep in mind, now Edge is a babyface, but Edge was in the building and his spot was taken before. So that little detail, that was literally like, if you notice that, that's crazy. I just wanted to point that out. If you guys didn't notice that, it was just the little things. Sometimes it's the little things that can be appreciated. Now, it's like making pasta. Pasta is good, but if you don't add salt, what the hell is it? Unsalted pasta? Emerson, go.
Actually, that show was my first ever pay-per-view watching it live. Was that show that happened at? Yeah. That's why Elimination Chamber is my favorite. This pay-per-view had one good Elimination Chamber, and that was the opening. The second one was just like anticlimactic, just shit happened. Like, obviously the finish was cool of McIntyre hitting him with hitting AJ with the Claymore out of the air. But then the Miz came out and he won the title for no fucking reason other than the fact that there's a Money in the Bank briefcase that he has to cash in. I think, and this is, I'm not going to spoil what my match card is, but I think it's just a setup for WrestleMania, what their plans are. And Drew McIntyre wasn't in that. Wasn't in their plans for WrestleMania. So, for the WWE Championship. So that's so they fucking ended that for no reason. Like, I don't know. It's definitely not good. I don't know why people are saying they're happy for the Miz. You know when he should have won the Money in the Bank? The year Daniel Bryan came back from his injury when he faced when he was with not Kurt Angle, who was it? Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sammy at WrestleMania. That year, that is when the Miz should have won. Daniel Bryan should have been the champion for the Miz to cash in on him. Perfect storyline. Would have bookended their entire feud. But no, they fucking ruined it. I don't know what their plans are. They're, I don't know. This is such a stupid thing. The show was, I'm not going to say the show was like totally bad. I know these guys are going to say it's totally bad. But half the show is good. obviously Lacey Evans couldn't wrestle her match because she's pregnant now, and they have no idea what to do with their women's division.
At it.
Yeah, fucking, they don't have anybody in their women's division to go after the title because they don't want to use Charlotte.
Woo!
Because obviously she's gonna fucking fight Asuka no matter what, whatever. But it's stupid. That's how bad their women's division is. They couldn't come up with the fucking replacement, so they just ended the match. So it was just what was it like? Okay, if we count the fucking Miz cash in and the Roman world title match, then it's 6 matches. But really, it's only 4 matches on the card. If you're being honest.
It wasn't a long pay-per-view. It was done at like 40, 45?
Dude, it was like an hour and a half, basically.
The whole pay-per-view?
Not 2 hours,
No.
2 hours.
Yeah, it was like, honest. Hey, I'm not mad about it. I think 2 hours and a half to 3 hours is a perfect. If you're going more than that.
I think, dude, fucking Raw was longer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Bro,
so fucking crazy.
Chamber finished, and on any other night, that's a halfway mark to Raw when the Chamber finished.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wish Raw was at least. I think Raw should start at 7 if they're gonna I don't know, 11 o'clock. Man, that's too late to finish wrestling.
Especially on a Monday.
Unless it's like a big pay per view, like AEW. Their pay per view ends at 12, but their pay per views are once in a blue moon. Every time there's a pay per view coming up, I always ask myself. Yeah, I always ask myself, like, holy shit, finally a pay per view. It felt so long. I don't even remember the last one because it's been so distant.
Dude, November was
Matt Riddle, baby. You know.
Yeah, honestly, that match was probably the best match of the year so far for WWE. That match was so good. The triple threat was like perfect.
Good. It was perfect. That was good.
Yeah.
That was the only that match, like Matt Riddle winning and Lashley not getting pinned was perfect. And like we'll talk about it when we get into Raw, but like if this leads to Lashley winning the title, then I'm okay with it. But I feel bad for Drew McIntyre. The guy never held the title in front of a crowd.
Yeah. It sucks. Obviously, the women's tag team title, I already explained all these weeks. The way they book a women's feud is, oh, are they friends? Oh, well, they're going to go after the tag team titles for no fucking reason all the time. I don't know why they do it. It's so dumb. They always have this world championship feud. Since this tag team title has come out and they stopped caring about it, it has been, oh, give it to the tag team champion. I mean, to the world champions, or have the world champions go after it, and like fucking, then they fight each other. And it's like, oh well, we're fighting each other for the title now. After we were friends, going after the tag team titles. It's fucking dumb. It's fucking.
Let's hear what John's got to say, because I know he didn't like it as well. I watched it with him. We had our dicks out at the same time watching it, and I know he was not hard. Jonathan, how soft were you?
Everything you guys just stated, I completely agree with. Worst pay-per-view in the last decade. I agree with that.
That's right.
Miz being world champion, fuck.
Why?
That's all I gotta say. And people being happy he won is ridiculous. Like, come on. What has he done to earn another title? Like, come on. This, like Emerson said, this is in 2016 Miz or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't earned it. And Riddle winning was the only good thing on the show. Like, literally, other than that, this show was a piece of shit. So that's pretty much it. You guys stated everything I had to state. So that's that.
So you guys didn't like the first chamber, is what you're saying?
No.
Well, it was good. It was the best chamber of the night.
Dude, once Corbin got out of there, it was probably one of the best.
No. And Corbin, like everybody looking at Sami Zayn being like, Kevin, me and you, we're not the poster boys. They don't want us in this match. We got to stick together and fight these guys. Yeah, and this is Kevin Owens. He goes to takes it and he's like, you know what? Yeah. And as he's about to throw him into the pod, Sammy's like, yeah. Oh, well, what do you do? Oh. Like that was good. Like Sami Zayn was good. Even him coming out and them kicking out his cameraman. It's a conspiracy. And he's like yelling at Corey Graves on commentary. It's a conspiracy. Like you're hearing his voice coming out like
Cesaro fucking stopping him down from the top.
No, it was good. Listen, the chamber was good. The problem I didn't like about it was the fact of the matter of them having the title match right after the chamber lifting and then the match going down. I don't want it should have been either do it on Fastlane, the match. You have another pay-per-view. Why didn't you do it on Fastlane? It made no sense. That's the one thing I couldn't get invested in the match because I'm like, whoever, it could have been fucking Jesus Christ himself coming down and saying, I'm the 7th man of the match. I will win and I will face the Roman Reigns at the match at this pay-per-view tonight. And he could have lost to Roman. Like, no one's beating Roman after a chamber match. That's the problem. No, if you put money on this pay-per-view and you said anybody but Roman was coming out with the Universal title, you're a fucking idiot. And I had money on this show, okay? I was pissed because I lost. No, legit, But,
This was actually a hard pay-per-view to fucking bet on.
No, I tried because Casual Carm convinced me to do it, and I'm never doing it again. I was like so confident in my predictions and my bets, and I had Keith Lee winning the triple threat, and then like I did my like 5 just before the people on 5 on Sunday last week, and then like 10 minutes after I did my bets, I was so confident about it. It comes out on Twitter that Keith Lee wasn't going to be at the show, and I was all like, "Yep, I lost. I lost."
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go into Raw now. Let's talk about Raw. Raw pulling a 1.89 million viewership this week. So I think that's a little bit up. I don't know. It seems like it's pretty high.
Everything's been going up, I think.
Now, I just want to point out before I get into this, I didn't mind this Raw too much. I don't know what it was, especially like the first hour and a half. I really enjoyed it because I don't know, might be the fact of the matter that Bobby Lashley is going to be winning the WWE title next week. And I'm excited for that. And I wanted this guy to win the title since he came back. So that might be the reason why. But I just want to state off the bat, I did not mind the show. For me, this was one of the better Raws in like the last like 2 months. I don't know. But anyways, opening segment. Miz is doing a Miz, what was it, like a Miz TV?
Yeah.
And he's basically, when somebody wins the title on WWE, your opening segment on Raw is going to be the champion coming out and being like, I did it, bitch. And then Bobby Lashley MVP came down like, dog, you owe me. All right. You owe me. I did you a favor. I lost the title because of your friend in that match. He took the pin and now I lost my title. And I did a favor for you attacking Drew goddamn McIntyre, put him on the fucking mat for you to pin him down and become WWE champion. So it's looking like you owe me a favor. So I'm first in line. All right. And Miz is basically making excuses like, I don't know, maybe no, I don't feel like it. Miz, he's playing that pussy of a heel. So Lashley and MVP basically said, and it was really good segment. Lashley sounded good. He's like, I'm gonna beat you down, and you're gonna end up having your next film called Bobby Lashley Beat Me, and I ended up in a hospital. It was pretty good. And MVP was good too. MVP is always good. Basically saying you have 1 hour to make up your decision if I get a title shot. So you get a countdown clock for the next hour doing that. Cool. Riddle defeated John Morrison. Was it for the title? I don't know. But yeah, good.
So.
Riddle won.
So.
Riddle won, taking his scooter down the aisle. New Day defeated Retribution. Retribution looking like they're going to break up at the end of this. I think everybody can say, thank Jesus Christ. The Miz answers Bobby Lashley's ultimatum. So the 1 hour later, this is great, yo. Bobby Lashley, he's not even clarified. Did you guys see that? Bobby Lashley's not clarified. Strowman, did you see that?
No.
That was great. Oh. Y'all fucking watch it.
I will.
Strowman, anyways, okay, let's get to it. But so Lashley's out with MVP basically saying, dog, you doing this or not? MVP or not? Yeah. Miz comes out and basically said, making excuses like next week, not next week, I don't know, like not tonight. And then Adam Pearson Shane McMahon was out there being like the role manager models. And then I don't know, ended up Strowman coming out.
Yeah. And
basically was tonight it's gonna be the main event, Strowman versus Bobby Lashley, 1-on-1 winner. Will face Miz next week. Or win. Okay, if Lashley wins, it's Lashley and Miz next week. If Strowman wins, it's a triple threat next week for the title. And then you have the botch of the year after Nia Jax Mile. Bobby Lashley, after I'm done killing the deer, I'm gonna clarify you at the wrestle. Anyways, so that's that. And basically, Shane McMahon called Strowman a fucking idiot because he is. Her Business defeated Lucha. So the other two members, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, ain't no stop me now. Lucha defeated Lucha House Party in a tornado tag team match. I didn't even remember this match happening. Damian Priest defeated Angel Garza, which it was good. I like this day. Then you had the 24/7 guys coming out. Damian Priest attacked him. Bad Bunny did his first move in the ring where he threw the guy over the rope. I really like that Bad Bunny guy, you know. Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler defeated the Robot Android 3000, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka. Sheamus defeated Jeff Hardy, and this match took place in the ring and not a bar. So Jeff Hardy can only beat Sheamus when he's got a little bit of the hey guys, let's do some drugs, guys. Lana and Naomi defeated Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose. See, this is about the time of the show where I was like, yeah, maybe it's time to go to bed. AJ Styles defeated Ricochet. So Ricochet. John, when is Ricochet's contract end?
Doesn't he have like
he
I don't know how many
resigned.
years
I
it
think he
was.
resigned. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like a
So
few more years.
Ricochet, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Why would you resign? You idiot. Bobby Lashley in the main event defeated Braun Strowman in a powerful, dominant fashion. In the words of his theme song. So yeah, I think everybody's happy about that. I was happy. I'm just like, yo, if Lashley does not win, that was the end of the show. I'm giving you my thoughts now. I'm gonna make that transition. Bing. But listen, at the end of the day, if Lashley does not win the title next week from The Miz, then this shit sucks. This shit sucks. And apparently reports are Miz is not walking into the Wrestlemania with the title, so he's got to drop it. So, but I mean, it's kind of predictable, but I'll take predictable over shit, you know. So,
Oh my.
Jonathan, why
What a
don't you
weird
talk?
picture of Bobby.
Oh, he looks good there. Look at it. Look. No, but look at his nipples. Look how hard his nipples are. Oh, his nipples are so hard they disappeared.
Yo,
Jonathan.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, guys, you guys talk. I'm gonna get a drink. I gotta get a cold one. I gotta go get my cocaine. I mean, weed. I mean, talk.
All right. So I like how they're booking Bobby Lashley, man. They've been building him strong all year. So yeah, obviously he's gonna be in the WWE title program, and he needs to win next week. Miz should not hold that title past Raw this week. I don't want him to lose it at Fastlane. I don't want him to lose it at WrestleMania. Nothing. He has to lose it on Raw. That's it. This is a bust if he does not drop it on Raw. And Drew apparently is supposed to be coming back as well. So that kind of scares me because I feel like he's going to interfere and screw Bobby, which is stupid because The Miz is also pretty much, another reason why McIntyre's not champion. So I don't know why Drew would go after Lashley, not Miz. So
yeah.
I just think he should stay out of it, get Lashley that title. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Braun Strowman got destroyed. I mean, I really don't care. I mean, Bobby Lashley looks like a beast, so it makes him look stronger. Yeah, Raw wasn't as bad, but it was still like not good. It was probably believe it or not, their best show so far of the year, but that's not saying much. But yeah, it was okay, but it's no AEW, it's not gonna beat AEW for sure. So that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay.
Battery mode is off.
Yeah, basically the show's okay. Like I'm cool with Strowman wanting the title even though he lost.
Yeah.
Bobby has looked fucking great from what I've seen. He's been the United States champion. He's been a dominant boy. And that match against Drew at the greatest show of the year, or whatever it was fucking called, the Backlash.
Yeah.
That match was, I hear, was the best match of the night, even though like fucking Edge and Orton happened.
Yeah.
What else? Matt Riddle, the guy has the fucking belt. I'm happy about that, but what is the plan? Is it Keith? Is it fucking Morrison? Like, I don't know what the plan is there. or any like I don't know what's going on with Raw. Genuinely going into WrestleMania, Raw is probably one of the harder ones to book just because the world title thing. This is getting to like what's happening later today. Well, later in
Yeah.
their episode. So like it was really hard to book. Other than the women's title, that was the easiest to book.
Yeah, like
In my eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like SmackDown looks like they have an easier direction. But
Yeah.
Raw, I just
SmackDown has a direction. Raw is
yeah.
just like fuck.
Raw's like,
fuck,
what
do
the
we
fuck?
do?
Like
Yeah.
Raw, I have no idea who Asuka's gonna face. I have no idea who Drew's
I
gonna
do,
face
I
or
do.
whoever WWE champion is.
Yeah.
Like it's just like they're directionless for
Their
everything.
world title is probably the most like unknown plans
Yeah.
for WrestleMania. It could go Miz, it could go Drew, it could go Bobby. It could be fucking I don't know
Like
who's gonna come out of nowhere and win it. I don't know
well,
what's going on.
I have my match that I would book afterwards for
Yeah,
WrestleMania, so we'll get to that after.
that's a big
But
thing.
but I think the only match that looks like we know what's gonna happen is Randy and Bray.
Yeah,
That's pretty much the only match,
it's
but
the only thing. Yeah,
yeah, which we'll get to again after. But
and
yeah, other
I
than that,
know what's it called? Frankie loves Bad Bunny. I like Bad Bunny. The only thing is when he took off his glasses, it's fucking weird. You know?
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I don't know. Oh, what the fuck is this?
The fuck is this?
Yo, who the fuck is coming down to the fucking Back to the Matter
Who's this?
podcast zone?
What? Who's this?
The fuck?
Hello?
Yo, bro. What's
Oh
up,
my
man?
god!
Is that
Oh
fucking
my
international music sensation Bad Bunny?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What
Yes.
the
One
fuck?
artist in the
Mr.
world.
24/7?
Yes. Yes. How's
Oh
it
my
going?
god!
I'm here. I flew all the way from where I'm from.
Which is,
Google
well,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
From all the way from what's it called Orlando.
From Orlando, dog.
That's not where he's from, but
Wow.
that's not where you're
Also-
from. But you're there recording Raw, right?
Oh, 100 all the time, bro. All the time. Damian Priest, I want to give you shout out, dog.
Wow.
Yeah,
Where's
Oh,
your
yeah.
title, man? Where's your 24/7 title?
Oh, bro, listen. That's a good question, bro. Let me tell you, okay? I have made lots of money on music, okay? Dog?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
But the fact of the matter is, the title right now, bro, is in Florida still. Because right now, Vince McMahon said no. You can bring to Saturday Night Live,
It's
but
America,
not
yeah.
not Fact of Matter podcast, bro. And I said, bro, these guys, future. I might want to do song with Johnathan one day. I said JTG, subscribe to him. No.
Hey.
I'm like,
appreciate it.
dog.
I appreciate it.
But
You heard
at the end of the day, I fuck a lot. And the Vince did not want me to come on the title. Like Paige. That shit's disgusting, bro. She said, bro, you can go on podcast. I will give permission. But you cannot bring title out of the Thunderdome because you fuck a lot and you make good music, but I don't want you snorting cocaine off the title, bro. But he say, I'm going to be champion for life now. R-Truth, no more. Okay, bro? How do you guys, what up?
Yeah, what do you think of R-Truth and his title reign? You're telling me you're gonna beat that title reign?
Oh, bro, listen. All the time.
All the
Listen,
time?
I make a lot of money. Okay? I make a lot of money. So Vince say, bro, you want me lose title? Let me drink a little bit. Boys.
Yeah, you've earned it. Go ahead.
Obviously, we can tell you're a big fan of wrestling. The fact that
Yes, I love wrestling.
you
I
had
love wrestling.
Booker T, your
Look,
favorite wrestler.
look, you see this? Real gold.
Wow. How much? How much did you pay for that?
All of it.
All
All of
of it. Okay.
All of it.
Oh,
baby.
wow.
And then I took all that money and I invested it in GameStop stocks, bro. And
That's
now,
smart.
Oh, like Cameron Grimes.
no, not like Cameron Grimes. But yes, I Monday, I'm going to be facing R-Truth backstage. Maybe. They said maybe. If we have time, we book it on the show, bro. You know? And I said, okay, bro. By the way, I'm wet right now. I'm very wet. I was just fucking my girlfriend's girlfriend, and I'm very wet. So I cannot stay very long, but I said, yo, I'm gonna fly down from Mexico, Spain. And I said, bro, I gotta make appearance on the #1 podcast on the internet.
Oh, thank
Bro.
you so much. It's an honor.
Oh, I'll
I got,
Yeah,
but
thank
before
you.
you go, I have one question. Let's say Bobby Lashley loses to the Miz.
No.
Bad Bunny versus the Miz, World Championship WrestleMania.
Hey, bro, that's why. Listen, bro.
Died. Oh my god.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. Listen, bro. What was the question?
Miz
Alright,
versus you at WrestleMania.
Listen, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll give him a glass. Listen, bro. All right, listen. I'm gonna answer this one question, and then I have to go fuck my boyfriend. Okay. Last question. Bobby Lashley will win, and then I will come on my boyfriend, and then I will come to Monday Night Raw at the WrestleMania, and I will win.
Okay, that's good.
Now I have to go make song with Drake, and then I must kill him. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
All right, take care.
Yeah,
Take care,
thank
Bad
you.
Bunny. Wow,
Man, can
so
you
nice.
believe-
That was so nice to see him, man. I couldn't believe he was on the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised. Even he doesn't want the Miz to be champion. Even if he would get a title match at WrestleMania, he was like, "No, I don't even want that match. I'll fight Bobby Lashley instead."
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
fuck the Miz.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. I couldn't believe it. 24/7 champion. You guys seen it
All right,
first.
all right. We're back. We're back.
Oh,
I had
you're
to go
back,
take
huh?
a shit, guys. Sorry, I had to go take a shit. But I heard Bad Bunny stop by, and I seen him on the way out. He came to my studio right here where I live, because I'm not gonna tell you guys because I don't want to get DDoSed. Hold on, I gotta
Yeah.
fix this. Hold on. But yeah. We're getting back into the show. We're running right into the AEW. Did you guys talk about Raw while I was gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
All right, we're going right into the AEW. Let me put on my condom, and we're going right into it. February 24th, 2021, at the place they film it.
Jacksonville.
Ratings. I fucking ratings. Hold on, I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. I took a big shit. Anyways, like big. But yeah, ratings this week 831,000. For the AEW. Oh fuck! I got some cum in my eye. All right. Well, why the fuck's Dwayne Johnson here? Get the fuck out of here. All right. So it opened up with John Moxley defeating Dolph Ziggler's Ryan Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler's brother. I forgot my gimmick. Fuck. Yeah. Technical enhancement match, but it looked good for everybody in the end. So that's how you do it. Team Taz versus the Varsity Blondes. I gotta do my weekly Taz impression. You son of a bitch. You're the reason Texas is fucked. You know, bro. Anyways. I don't even know which two members fought. I can't remember. Okay, this was cool. This was cool. At the end of the match. Oh fuck. It's all that cocaine I did. Sorry, guys. Brian Cage Wait, looked like he was legitimately getting a good workout. What the hell am I reading here? So yeah. Sting comes out, he came with the body bag that looked like that he was being dragged by Darby. He was getting like the one that Darby Allin was in like 2 weeks ago, being dragged by the car of the team Taz.
Yeah.
But it turns out he opened the bag, it was Faz. It was Faz.
It was
aka
Hook,
Hook, for those who really want to know. It was Hook. And then they're like, what? You know, that's Taz's guy. You know, that's the guy that came from Taz's balls.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Sting points to the rafters, and you just see fucking Darby Allin doing Owen Hart and coming down, or Shawn Michaels, whichever one you preferred. He's coming down. This was the zip line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, it was fucking crazy. I popped. I'm like, okay, that's sick. He came in, they attacked him, and Sting got physical and did like his moves to, I think it was Brian Cage. I don't know.
Yeah, Brian
Building up
Cage.
the match for Evolution. Listen, if you didn't watch this, I recommend you go watch this clip. You'll mark out. You know, this is one of those moments that's gonna live on in like top 10 crazy moments of the AEW. Jake Hager defeated Brandon Cutler. Hangman Page defeated Isaiah Cassidy. Nyla Rose defeated Britt Baker. And then the main event. I'm just running it because literally it was a good show, but the main event was where it's at. Lance Archer defeated Ray Phoenix in one of probably top matches of this fucking year so far. And there's been a lot of good ones so far, but this was fucking awesome. They looked great. And Lance Archer is entering the ladder. Pick your spot. What's it called? Pick your spot.
Face of the Revolution.
Face of the Revolution ladder match. So now it's gonna be Lance Archer, Scorpio Sky, Penta, El Zero, or El Miedo, John with El Miedo, and Cody.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Good show, good main event. Britt Baker should have won. Everything else was good. And we'll talk about it after Big Show did sign, but we're gonna talk about that later. But yeah, so it was good show. Shows in the ratings, no problems. I didn't have anything picky. AEW is always a fun watch. Let's go with John.
All right. This show was a great
it was
show.
Shit. Imagine was
No,
shit.
no. This show had potential to be an 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10. It was that damn good. But I feel like the last maybe I'll say the women's match, it kind of fell a little bit. So Britt Baker should have won, man. I don't know why she didn't. Nyla Rose, I felt like had her time. And yeah, it's just she's out of the tournament, which makes no sense. The tournament now looks predictable. And yeah, like no, I don't think anybody cares about it just because it's the same woman over and over again. You know what I mean? Like even to the other thing, there like another reason why it went down a little bit was because they announced, Paul White being signed to AEW, and he's not on the show. I kind of feel like if you sign someone like him, you should put him on the show because I know a lot of people are talking about him, but you're gonna hold off a whole week. I feel like it kind of like it's a shame, I hate when they announce something that big and then they don't do it on the show. Like I hate that when it comes to wrestling. But the storylines on this show, though, were fantastic. Some of the best so far of AEW's existence. With, the Bucks and MJF and Jericho to the Dark Order, Matt Hardy, Hangman stuff, all that was good. Everything, Sting and Darby. Like, the storytelling was there. Moxley's promo, it was a great show because of that. And I felt like, too, Ray Phoenix and Lance Archer was a great match. But I can't imagine Ray Phoenix not being in the ladder match. He's so damn good, but he's not in there. I just don't like that he isn't. I feel like both Archer and Phoenix should be there. And I still don't get why a guy like Scorpio Sky's in the match when he hasn't been on Dynamite in like 3-4 months. You know what I mean? It makes no sense.
Apparently he's out with a small injury, but he'll be back at the pay-per-view. But yeah,
that's
but still.
We'll talk about it later, but that's why he hasn't been on.
I don't understand. I don't understand why he couldn't qualify, or in the words of Braun, clarify.
I'm more clarified than Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna go kill some deer now.
I don't understand why he needed to not clarify.
Brother.
I'm gonna say that now.
Yeah.
But
Clear.
Phoenix and Archer had to. It made no sense.
Good idea. I'll get a picture of Strowman.
You know what I mean? Like that's why it was a good match, but I felt like Phoenix being out of the ladder match is kind of a disappointment. That's all I gotta say. But I would have given the show an 8 out of 10 if Britt won and Paul White was on the show because of all the buzz around him. But it kind of dropped to a 7 out of 10, maybe 6.5 out of 10, just because of that. So that was my take on AEW. But nonetheless, it was still a great show. Just those 2 points I had to state. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that.
I'm cool with the show. The show is good. I definitely like seeing Brandon Cutler on the actual Dynamite. And I don't know what their plans are with Hager. He's kind of like, he's just like at a base level now that he has something to do. But he had a match. And every single week we get closer to Revolution, the more and more I'm excited for that Hangman versus Matt Hardy match. They just keep adding to it, and it just keeps getting better. And I can't wait for Adam Page to actually join the Dark Order. They're like, it's a great build. I think Adam Page is probably the best character since AEW started. If you watch the entire run, Adam Page, man, he's been the best.
He looked like he was going heel, but he's
then Kenny
really
turned heel on him. Yeah, that was like that was such a good fucking build. I love it.
Good.
I feel like Sting got a little bit too much on Brian Cage. I feel like it should have been Starks.
A little bit less. A little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think Starks should have got hit with the Scorpion Death Drop because it's just like I don't believe it. I don't believe Sting at his age could beat Brian Cage. I never liked the Stinger Splash. I think it's just like a basic move. It shouldn't be an actual like signature move, But other than that, I was cool with the attack. I really like Darby coming in off the rafters, playing off that whole like a mentor and mentee type thing. He's doing what Sting does. I think a little bit too much at this point. I think he's acting too much like Sting. But it's not the point where I'm just like, okay, get these two apart. It's still like at the point where it's getting there, but it's still okay. It's still okay. I'm fine with it. What else? I don't know what their plans are with the women's title eliminator tournament stuff. It's kind of like Johnathan said, it's predictable who's gonna win, but I don't know. I don't know if Hikaru's gonna lose it. Is she gonna lose the title? Because this is what it should have been built up to: Hikaru losing the title to whoever wins. But at this point, it's like, if Nyla wins the match, is she just gonna, like if she wins the tournament, is she just gonna win the title back for no reason? Her title reign ended like out of nowhere, but you had to give it to Shida. Shida was the top star of the women's division at the time, and unfortunately, Baker is prone to injury, and they're like, we have to like not do Baker right now. We have to wait. We have to like build this up even more, just because like. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why Baker didn't win this tournament.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, I don't know. It was so confusing why they gave it to Nyla Rose. It was so stupid.
If there's one,
she hasn't done anything.
I would have had her win the whole thing and beat Shida at Revolution, but I don't understand why.
I thought this tournament is built around whoever's going to beat her. So if Nyla wins this tournament and doesn't win, it's just like you do this tournament. And you're going to continue Shida, and what? You're going to wait until Double or Nothing for Britt? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what their plans are. I would have given Britt the title at Revolution. Definitely, like it definitely needs time to like get back up there. She needed to beat Swole. She did need to beat who was it? Thunder Rosa. She beat Thunder Rosa at the Beach Break or something like that, whatever it's called.
At the Wrestlemania!
Yeah. So, like, she needed to get those wins back. And she's at that point where she definitely needed to defeat Nyla Rose. And she didn't. I understand the point of it, just because, like Nyla is supposed to make the big star, the big person star of the women's division. But, like, I don't know. I would have given it to Britt. And the main event was fucking great. Just not a second wasted. Fucking that double stomp from Phoenix off the like fucking right on Archer's head. That was best part of the entire match for me. I thought that was sick, and I can't wait for Mox. I'm so excited for Mox versus Kenny.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm fine with Archer winning because honestly, as much as I love Phoenix, I think Archer's the future of their, like a future big guy for the division. Obviously, they don't see it. I don't think they don't see it in Brian Cage, but if there's one person who's gonna be a big, big powerhouse guy in the world title scene, it's gonna be Archer. Unfortunately, for Cage, that's who they're pushing.
I feel like both guys should. I don't know. They should have both been in. I feel like they've earned their spots, but I get like the match was fantastic, but I just wanted those two guys in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would have liked both of them, especially who they're having the fucking next qualifier. 10 versus who was it? Max Caster.
Yeah, I think 10's got to win, baby.
No,
Max Caster gonna win. I want Max Caster.
Max Caster, yeah.
Dude, you guys don't know. Coming out and fucking rapping and like dissing every single person in the match, fucking amazing. Talk shit about Archer. Archer stops him in the middle of the fucking rap and kicks his ass. I'm a big fan of the Acclaimed. They're probably one of my favorite teams in AEW for sure.
The AEW. Oh yeah, and the Bucks' dad died.
Yeah, the Bucks' dad died.
I forgot to say that.
Not today, Wednesday. Yeah, he got his ass kicked by.
It was good. That was by Inner Circle.
This is the problem I'm having though. I am not into the build for Inner Circle and Bucks. I don't know what's up with the Bucks.
This last segment from this last week kind of helped a little bit. Like, oh, okay, now they have a legit reason why they want to like Jericho and MJF want the titles, but what the Young Bucks like, yeah, it's a number one contender match, but like, who cares? We'll probably just win them and move on. But now it's like, we're not only gonna beat you, we're gonna fuck you. You know, the way you fucked our dad, we're gonna fuck you, baby. Guys, are you done talking? Can I just do I just want to show you guys something, okay?
Yeah.
I know we're past Strowman and Raw, but I want to let you know I'm more clarified than Bobby Lashley. I'm more clarified. Hey, Shane McMahon, I just want to let you know I'm bald and I'm more clarified and bold than Bobby Lashley and the Young Bucks' dad. Receding hairline. All right, are we done? Are we move on from this?
Yeah. Let's go to
NXT. All right. NXT. Let's set the mood. Hold on. Let's set the mood. There we go. Why is he like, don't suck the dick? No!
Was a fucking Monica Lewinsky underneath the table? What the fuck?
Get off my dick! I have a boyfriend, bitch. Yeah, he's like, oh, don't suck it, please. Yeah, COVID. There's COVID, baby. NXT, 734,000 viewers. Looking good for NXT.
Yeah, both shows went up.
Yeah, both went up.
I think everything went up this week.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, it was a good week. All right. NXT from the Capitol Wrestling Center. We opened up the show with Dexter Lumis.
Let me just go over here and fucking draw a picture of my opponent for no reason. I don't know.
Yeah, with the small dick. Johnny defeated Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Pee-Pee. Sorry, guys. That lollipop fucking fucked me up. I mean, no. Isaiah Swerve Scott destroys Leon Ruff when it was supposed to be Leon Ruff versus Tyler Rust. Now, can I just say, okay, I guess I'll say it again. Io Shirai defeated Zoe Stark, Tony Stark's niece. This is maybe his daughter. I don't know.
I don't know the name of the girl.
I don't know. Xia Li defeated. She killed Casey Catanzaro. Did you see that spot with the knee?
Yeah, it looked good.
Grizzled Young Generics defeated Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. Karrion Kross defeated Pablo Escobar. And then Adam Cole appears live in the main event and basically comes out and says, listen, he's been playing that sympathy. He's playing that sympathy role where it's like, he's acting like he's not, he's like, oh, please take me back. I'm sorry. I want to fix this. Kyle, when you come back, I'm going to give you a big hug and a blowjob. And then Roderick Strong comes out, and is like, bro, dog, you fucked it. We'll never be the same. Basically resulting in him like trying to apologize and like looking like he's like not turning and like they like flopping on the heel turn plans. And then Balor comes out and says, I gotta fuck your dog. No, I don't know. I gotta learn how to do an Irish accent and buy a Demon Balor mask and do that. But
Yeah.
he comes out and starts attacking Adam Cole for super kicking him at the takeover 2 weeks ago. Where then Roderick Strong, they help each other save him from Balor attacking both of them. Where it results where Roderick Strong, I don't know if it looked like he was meant to do it like it was an accident or he did it on purpose, but he clotheslined Adam Cole. Adam Cole's like, yo, please don't do this. So I ended up doing like some Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, WrestleMania type emotional moment where like it looks like they're gonna be okay. And then Adam Cole's fucking right in the dick.
Fucking
Legit.
Pete
No
Sasha
cup.
right
I
in the
seen it.
balls.
He smashed him right in the dick. And then Adam Cole fully turned heel. Undisputed Era is disputed now. It is disputed era because there's disputes. And I gotta say, I enjoyed this show. I'm gonna run down the card of my thoughts. The way hilarious, keep up the funny stuff. I'm enjoying that. Tyler Rust. Hold on, I gotta pull a picture of him because I forgot how he looks. But I had something I wanted to say about Tyler Rust. I gotta remember. I gotta trigger my memory here. Tyler Rust. Okay, you guys familiar with Tyler Rust?
I'm not familiar with him outside of NXT, but I've seen, I think, most of his matches. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Tyler
I'm
Rust.
interested.
I'm looking at it. I don't have time to put a picture up. I would have photoshopped him with what I'm about to say, but I ain't gonna do it because this is a serious show and we talk about the facts. And the fact of the matter is, Tyler Rust, the whole match or the whole time he was in the ring, the match never happened. He reminded me of a hybrid mix of James Ellsworth and Peter Avalon. That's all I have to say about that. I'm like, oh my god, that's what I thought. But anyways, that Zoe Stark. Okay, now it's in the news, but KT Conzaro, people are saying she's not actually injured. People are saying she's actually injured. They did a spot when then and like she like broke her leg. I don't know if it was actually they did it and it was legit. She actually did get hurt when she was supposed to get hurt on a spot like that. I don't know, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it will be in the news. But basically, the commentator said that she's going to be out for months, or not out for months, but they literally said it. Yeah, so it's like, is she actually hurt, or I don't know? Is Ricochet pregnant? I don't know. I don't know. Well, he's got a pussy. He's too scared to get it pushed and go to Vin. Karrion Kross and Santos Escobar. This match was really good. If you didn't watch, there's 2 matches I want you people to go back and watch. You people, I'm done sharing now. You people, now cancel me, you fucks. There's 2 matches I want to recommend to you. Karrion Kross and Pablo Escobar. Watch that match. Go back and watch that match. And on the AEW, the main event, Rey Fenix and the Murder Hawk. I want you guys to watch that match. 2 very good matches. Wednesday night continues to be the night of wrestling, and NXT all of a sudden is trying to kick it in high gear, and I've enjoyed the last 2 to 3 weeks. So Wednesday nights are the nights to watch wrestling sober. Good work with Adam Cole. They got the emotions going. I'm curious to see where they're going with the disputed era now broken up. And why is Finn Balor being stupid? Why does he have to do with this? Go away. Go do something else. So that's my thoughts. Good show. I also forgot the most important thing. Now, last week, we reported that Kushida went back to Japan. Okay. Now, I just want to point out, Kushida was not on the show this week. So I'm just saying, we were the only ones to report Kushida not like going back. So I'm just saying, guys, Kushida did go back to Japan. Look at my picture. He went back to Japan. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I don't know. You have to be right. He wasn't there this week.
No, but look at my picture. Like, this was right from Dave Meltzer himself. Look at that. He sent me this photo private. He's like, bro, I can't tell anybody. You got to report this. And I did. And I was right.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about the show?
It seems like it was
Much to
good.
say? Oh,
Jonathan, want to go first?
Yeah, I just gotta make a quick point. So NXT, yeah, you're right. I think they've gotten a lot. I don't want to say a lot better, but they've been getting better the last couple of weeks. Yeah, it's not obviously as good as what it was a few years ago, but they're starting to pick it up a little bit. So I hope to keep that momentum. And you're right, Finn Balor needs to fuck off in the Undisputed Era stuff. Like, he has nothing to do with it. I don't again. I don't get his promo. Seriously, like, he needs to just go fuck off and talk about fucking animals in his promos again. I don't give a shit.
yeah. Apparently, he's bestiality.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Fuck him. I don't know. Come back as the demon. Like, seriously. Oh my god. And that's pretty much it for NXT. Not that much points. It was a good show. So yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the cruiserweight division. I'm not keeping up with it. Karrion Kross beating Santos Escobar, that's fine. Like, he's not gonna lose to Santos, but like, why was the match even booked? Are they trying to like just, sweep the cruiserweight division underneath the rug? Is like, get this out of here. But I don't know. It seemed like a good show. It definitely seemed seemed like there was a lot of good stuff on it. Xia Li, very surprised with her. I didn't think she was good when I seen her last, but from what it sounds like, she's doing very well for herself. And fucking Leon Ruff and what's his name? Isaiah Swerve Scott. He needs to do more stuff than Leon Ruff. Like, Leon Ruff, like, he go fuck himself. I don't know. That's it. That's all I got.
Gassy as fuck. Are we good?
Yeah.
SmackDown. Oh, I forgot to get the ratings. If you want to know the ratings for SmackDown, Google it. Or if Johnny, if you can pull it up by the time I'm done we're going over the show, that'd be good. If not, I don't give a fuck. The show sucked. The show sucked. So SmackDown emanating. Is that the word? Emanating? Emanating?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's a shit word. Opening segment featuring Roman. Wow, we're back to the Roman openings. I just gotta say, I'm gonna get him. Yeah. Basically, Roman comes out. Did he even say anything good? Daniel Bryan comes out all smiley. Oh, Jey Uso's there, Heyman's there. Basically saying you failed to win at the Chamber. Who cares? Otis and Chad Gable defeated Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Really? Wow. Okay. Apollo Crews looking like $1 million. Faced Shinsuke Nakamura. Who won? Does it even say the winner of the match?
Apollo. He won.
Wait, Apollo Crews messed around and cut the greatest promo in the history of Black History Month. This is literally what I'm reading on the site. What the fuck?
What?
Apollo, why does it have to be about race? Apollo Crews messed around and cut the greatest promo in the history of Black History Month. So you're basically saying this person of color just cut the best promo in the history of February. That's so stupid. That's who writes that.
Give me a second, we'll be right back.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Tamina defeated Liv Morgan. Really, John? Tafina.
Oh, don't worry. I got a rant. Don't worry.
Oh my god. Bianca Belair chooses Sasha for WrestleMania 37. Like we didn't see that coming. Street Profits defeated Sami Zayn and King Corbin. Seth Rollins appears live where Cesaro does one of the longest Cesaro swings, and it was a pretty cool clip. If you want to go check it out on social media, it was pretty funny. Daniel Bryan and Jey Uso battle to a double count out in a match. Oh, was that it? That was the show?
That was the show, yeah.
Edge? Really, that's it?
That's pretty much it.
Okay, I guess if you guys haven't noticed, I missed this show last night. I was busy. So I had no idea what happened on the show. So I don't really have much to say, but nothing. Johnny, you go.
All right. Well, I have the ratings for SmackDown here.
What was the ratings?
All right. 2.051 million. That's
2.15 million? That's down a bit, no? Or no?
That is
No, that's up. That's up.
Yeah,
What's
all
up?
right. Honestly, up down is the same shit. It's not like
2 point.
skyrocketing.
Back in the
It's not
day,
really
they were
that
pulling
big of a
eight
difference.
inches. Yeah, it's fuck. Okay, so
Anyways.
go
All
ahead.
right, here we go. Week.
Oh my God,
4.
it's Emerson. Oh,
I'm back. Yeah.
it's a Wild Emerson. Go Pikachu.
Okay.
Hmm.
Week 4.
I'll get a picture of Pikachu.
All right.
Go,
great.
John.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is week 4 of Where is Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black? Fuck. That's all I gotta say. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. Okay, no, seriously, I got other points. But the Sasha Bianca feud, I feel like is really forced. I hate when they get these dream matches and they pretty much force it down your throat. Like, just Bianca was holding off for like what, a month until she announced her opponent. Just come out and say it. Like, you don't need to hold it for that long, and then you have to have Reginald come out. Like, it's stupid. And then just like come out and say your opponent. That's it. And then she's like, whatever. I don't mean to quote from Pokemon. I choose you. And then the fucking pyro goes off in the background. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding? I
Fucking
felt
dumb.
so forced.
Did that actually
There's just
happen? Did that actually happen?
Yeah.
They're like, I choose you.
She didn't say I choose you, but something so basically like that, and the pyro went off. They were doing their poses. Sasha's holding up her title that's completely worthless. But yeah, that's pretty much what they did. It was so bad. Like, I hate it. Like, just let these women go out there at WrestleMania and just fucking wrestle. Like, holy shit, why the fuck are we gotta have this so forced and fucking political? Just fucking put on a great match and everybody's happy. That's fucking it. Like, I don't understand. Stop with the forced agendas on this bullshit. Then Liv Morgan, like, why? Why is she losing to Tamina? Like, are you fucking kidding? Like, that woman deserves so much better. Even Ruby Riott, but I'm saying Liv Morgan, I felt like she should have had a singles push, but I don't understand these people. Seriously, Tamina beats Liv Morgan. Like, are you kidding? That's a joke. Like, pathetic.
She has kids, apparently.
Wow. Incredible.
I watched the video. Right. Apparently, she has 2 kids, I heard.
You watched a video of her having kids? What did
you say? Oh, no.
You watched a video and they said that Tamina has 2 kids.
Oh.
No. I watched. No. You're wrong. I watched the birthing video. I did.
Oh,
it's on YouTube. Yeah. No. You're wrong. John doesn't even know how to say anything about that. He's like, okay, this guy's fucked.
I don't know. I'm just gonna move on. Seth, his segment with Cesaro was probably one of the best parts of the night. That Cesaro swing was hilarious. Seth is just a great hero, man. He's just so much better than a face. Because that face run was absolutely garbage when he had the title and he was with Becky and all that bullshit.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I'll agree. I agree with that, but I don't agree with him not being a good face. I think he was. Just seeing how much people were going off when the Burn It Down happened. He was a good face, but then they chose to put Lacey Evans and fucking Baron Corbin in this fucking feud.
Maybe, okay, I think his IC title run, when he went from like Ziggler to like Lesnar, that time from SummerSlam to WrestleMania 35, he was like the hottest guy in the company. I think we all can say that. He was the most over guy. And then after WrestleMania, he was with Baron Corbin. And that was it. He fell from there. And then the Fiend bullshit happened at Hell in a Cell. Goodbye. And then last thing, Apollo, man. I'm loving what they're doing with him. He looks great. I hope this is a fresh start for him and he starts getting pushed, man. I wouldn't have him beat Big E, but honestly, just because he'll lose to him, I wouldn't like bury him either. I would still have him look good and start building him up because that guy, like, he's been doing nothing for years. I think he deserves a lot better.
Apparently, they're going to be pushing him now, so that's good. It's about time.
That's good to see. I feel like
he's had a good year though, even on Raw. Like, I don't know, it's just lack of people showing up to work during COVID, but he won the United States on Raw. Like, it wasn't the best, but at least he was on the show. Like
I think it was good actually. It was really good.
This past year was probably the most TV time he's got his whole career leaving NXT. So honestly, if I'm Apollo, I'm probably happy because it's either that or it was catering, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Hold on. I'm getting breaking news. Holy guys, we found Buddy Murphy. Guys, we found him.
We did?
There he is. Oh my God, Buddy Murphy.
Oh
We
my
found
God,
him.
Buddy Murphy.
Wow.
Buddy. Oh my
Wow.
God. Holy
I
shit.
found him.
Holy
Okay,
shit!
so-
He's not
Oh,
fucking
did not-
following. He didn't go to Japan.
No, he
Oh
did
my
go to
God.
Japan. Apparently, he went to Waldo World. Where's Waldo World?
And he,
And he
didn't
was hiding
fucking-
there.
No, you know what happened? He went to Waldo
my-
World and he got arrested because he's not following fucking COVID restrictions.
He's
Look at all
not.
those
He's not
people.
wearing it. Look,
Look at all those
where's the
people.
6? No
my
6 feet
God.
distancing. I don't see mask.
He's
I
in
gotta
jail.
update this photo.
Yo,
I gotta
Wal-
update this photo.
Dude, fucking Waldo World doesn't fuck around. You don't wear your mask, you're in jail right away. That's where
Wow, I
he's
can't
been.
believe
He's been in
I
Waldo
can't be-
World jail.
I can't believe it. After all these months, he fucked the Leah, and now Rey Mysterio wanted to kill him. He's like, "You fucked my daughter," and he ran away to Waldo World, which sounds like a good name for a theme park.
Yeah.
I would make it. But yeah, apparently he did not go to Japan, like Kushida. Clarify. All right, but yeah, that's crazy, dog. So Buddy Murphy is hiding with Waldo. I spit a bit in the closet with Aleister Black. Wow. One day he's just gonna come through my door and be like, "Bro, okay, I don't know why he's talking like Rey Mysterio, but Buddy Murphy's gonna walk in. Listen, bro, I used to fuck Alexa. Now I fucked Aaliyah. I think I'm pulling some pretty good game. All
I
right.
think I
I'm
got
pulling-
the letter A is my favorite.
Did you
number
see my
of that
tits?
letter.
Did you see my tits? I'm bigger than Cena, and they're putting me in Waldo World. They're booking me. Oh my God. Buddy Murphy versus Waldo at the WrestleMania. Oh, wrong picture. Hold on. Wrong picture. Buddy versus Waldo at the WrestleMania.
Fucking guy. Oh my God.
I forgot to use that
Oh my
fuck. All right, I'll
God.
use it now. Fuck. Are we done with SmackDown?
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
couple
Well,
things,
for
got a couple
me, for
things.
me.
All right. I just wanted to say, we're getting the breaking
Oh
news
my
here, man.
God.
Yeah, dude. Fucking the
Only
middle
here
show.
on the Fact of the Matters podcast. On the Fact of the Matters podcast, we get the scoop before you.
Yeah.
All right. We get ice cream. We get ice cream from Baskin Robbins, while you're getting ice cream from the ice cream truck, and he don't even stop for you. But for us, we are the ice cream trucks.
Man.
Admit.
Definitely into what's his name? Apollo. He did great last year.
Apollo.
It's very interesting to see that what COVID has done for the WWE superstars. You know, Bobby Lashley's look better than ever. Apollo looks
I'm
better
more
than
clarified.
ever. Braun does not look good. What's it called? Who else is getting better? Really, that's all I could think of. Apollo and Big E. Big E by himself. I'm very happy with his run. Right now, the three best Intercontinental runs as of recent: Miz, Seth, and Big E. Those are my three favorites from the past couple
I agree.
years, maybe past 5 years or so. I don't know how long ago Miz's title reign was, but that feud with him and Dolph was the best.
Battery level is at 100%.
So fucking
Sorry guys, CIA.
fucking Siri going on.
Disconnected.
No, it's all good, yo. I told the government, listen, you can watch me. I got the webcam now. You want to see this dick? Listen, it's more of a treat than a dessert. That's all I'm saying.
Seth versus Cesaro. I think that's gonna happen at Fastlane. I think that's the plan. I don't know. I don't see that going to WrestleMania personally, but I'm really excited for the match. I think that's probably one of the best segments Cesaro's ever had. Give him the fucking title. You won't do it, Vince, but fucking do it. Fucking give him the belt. Why won't you give him a fucking world title run ever? Like, I don't understand that. It's fucking nuts. He re-signed for you. Fucking just give him the belt. Give him the fucking belt. And that's it. That's all I have to say. Other than the Bianca segment fucking sucked. This is probably one of the worst WrestleMania like lead up segments between her and Sasha. They have this fucking Reginald guy in there, whatever the fuck his name is. They got
Reggie.
fucking
He's the fourth Reggie. Listen, Pokemon fans. There's Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, Reggie Rock, Reggie Gijas. That's a guy too?
Reggie Lucky or some shit. And Reggie Draco or something like that. And now we got
Reggie
so
Draco
new
and Reggie
Pokemon. Nintendo fans. I don't know the last two because I left after Diamond and Pearl, but there is apparently 6 Reggies. But now the new remake, 7 Reggie Nold.
Yeah, Reggie Nold, and his
Rare.
name is something.
Rare.
I don't know.
You try to catch him, he's gonna flip over the Pokeball. So it's not easy.
Like
It's
I don't
not
know what
easy,
this
you
is
better-
leading to. Are we gonna have fucking Carmella versus Reginald? They're like, what the fuck? is
Carmella
that?
versus the Justice League. Or not the Justice League.
What?
The Justice League,
The Elite
What's
Four.
the Justice
the
League?
Elite Four.
The
there
people,
you
the
go.
people at the end of the game where you faced the 4
The
people.
Elite Four?
Oh, it's not the Justice League? Oh, that's
The
DC.
Elite Four, the Pokemon League, the Elite
Yeah,
Four?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, whatever.
The
Listen.
Pokemon.
League.
I want to see
No,
Charlotte
John-
or not Charlotte. Carmella versus Wonder Woman at WrestleMania.
Oh,
Gal
Fucking-
Gadot,
fucking
do it.
Book it. You won't fucking
Book
do
it.
it, man.
You won't do it. You got no balls. Google it. All right.
That's all I have to say.
All right. We're
Yeah.
going to go right into facts of the podcast. The fact of the matter is facts of the podcast. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Emerson, play the clip.
Oh, you didn't know?
Coming for you, brother. All right. Facts of the week. I'm gonna run this down, and then we can talk about. I got actual facts and then facts about the current product. So I'm gonna separate. So Ring of Honor was born 19 years ago. These facts are this week. So February 23rd, 2002, Ring of Honor was born, which was 19 years ago. Crazy. I did the research. I hope I'm right. February 23rd, 2010, 11 years ago, the first NXT show debuted on air. Season 1. Crazy. February 27, 2014, 7 years ago, was the first WWE Network live special with NXT Arrival.
Oh, great show.
I think I had an earthquake. Shane McMahon returned to WWE Raw, first time since 2009 on February 22nd, 2016, which was 5 years ago. So these are pretty good facts. If you like that kind of stuff, we got you, dog. So those are pretty cool. I don't think we got to say much about that, but that's pretty good stuff. Now, I got some facts about Miz winning the title. I don't know if you guys heard. Miz is the first 2-time WWE Grand Slam champion after winning WWE title at the Chamber on Sunday or last Sunday at the pay-per-view. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I'm shocked. So he's basically the best WWE superstar, right? And with the pay-per-view win, The Miz enters into the top 5 all-time longest gaps between WWE Championship title wins. So basically, the amount of days from when they won the last title. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So number 1 is Bob Backlund, 5,455 days. Number 2 is Brock Lesnar, 3,988 days. Bruno Sammartino, rest in peace, 3,860 days. The Rock, 3,843 days. And The Miz now enters at number 5 at 3,744. And to note, he is the only full-timer
On the list.
on this list. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. And I got one more fact for your head top. I seen this on Twitter, so whoever has seen it, you get the credit. Between January 1st, 2020 to current day now, Miz has only won 3 single matches. 1 win against Kofi Kingston, 1 win against Otis for the Money in the Bank briefcase a couple months ago, and then this past Sunday when he beat Drew for the title. So this guy, who only won 3 times in over a year, is now carrying the company.
That's
So
great.
that puts a
Absolutely.
smile on my face.
Makes
Did you
everybody
guys know
happy.
any of these? Did you guys know about any of this, or is this new to you hearing this?
A couple of them were new. I didn't know about the Miz over a year not winning a singles match.
I don't have the dates of when the actual matches won. I forgot to write them down, but
Yeah.
you can do the research. Apparently, this is true.
I mean,
I
it
wouldn't
makes
be
sense.
shocked.
It makes sense. He's in a
Nice,
tag
yeah.
team. That's probably the only time he's gonna
Well,
win
it
matches.
says single matches, so yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
probably won like.
It makes sense. He's in a
Yeah.
tag team, so he's gonna probably win.
Well,
more tag
he
team
won because
matches.
he was with Morrison. They won matches, right? Now this fact here is AEW. I have to give credit to Johnathan and Johnathan. Wherever you found this out, you give the credit. Sheeta is now the longest reigning women's champion in All Elite Wrestling. So that means nothing. So these are facts for your head top. Nobody. And that's the facts of the week. All right. You guys have anything you want to say, or are we going to go right into the news?
It's cool to hear about ROH. I'm happy to hear that.
It's good, some cool facts. I do the research, man. It's fucking, it's crazy. Like, I don't know if it's true or not. This is what the internet says, but if it's true, that's crazy. Sucks. Ring of Honor sucks, but yeah, sucks. Ring of Honor sucks.
So now we're getting to the news.
So first big news of the week: the Big Ho, new name in the 8. No, I'm joking. Big Show is now elite. Oh fuck, elite. So Paul White, formerly known as the Big Show of the WWE, has signed a long-term deal with All Elite Wrestling and plans to wrestle limited and do commentary on the new AEW Dark Elevation show to be announced, I think coming mid-March.
March 15th, I believe, on a Monday.
Yeah, he's gonna be coming. He's gonna be coming to his wife, and then after that, he's gonna be coming to the show this Wednesday and talk to Tony Schiavone about this. Apparently, I got some news about him in WWE. Apparently, they were unable to come to terms on a new deal financially. His deal expired last month. His last appearance was on Monday Night Raw for Legends Night, January 4th, which was just passed like over a month ago, where he was bullied and verbally abused by Randall Keith Orton. Apparently, Paul White was not happy how he was booked on his last appearance, and he said, "Vince, fuck you. I'm going to the real wrestling show where they care about their fucking performers, where there's no drugs, only some alcohol, but not enough to get you totally fucked." And Tony Khan, I heard he's got a big one. Vince. You're not your old saggy balls. I'm not fucking you no more, buddy. I'm gonna get it from the new, young, hot, apparently #1 booker of the year, TK, baby. TK stands for Tony Khan. And speaking of tight asses, EC3 has officially signed with Ring of Honor. So he's the only cool guy, and he's the only cool guy in Ring of Honor now.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't watch the show. I don't care for Ring of Honor. You guys have anything to say about the signings of the week of the news?
Very smart decision by Paul White. Very happy to see him there.
Look how happy he is.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see him do a match.
Me too.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that if he was in WWE. I'd be like, yo, get the fuck off my TV, my guy. But I'm happy.
Listen to this. We got Shaq. Was it next week, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Shaq versus Cody and the other two women. That's a mixed match, challenge match. Next week. Cody's was reported, I think, 2 weeks ago to be injured.
Yeah.
What if Cody goes into the match and says, "Listen, dog, I'm fucking hurt. I can't do this match." Big Show comes out. Paul White comes out and says, "Dog, I'll fight this match." And we get the dream match we've all been waiting for.
I don't know about that.
Shaq versus Keith Lee, Big Show.
I don't think that's gonna happen. But I do think we are gonna get a Shaq versus Big Show, probably Double or Nothing.
Eventually. Yeah, well, people actually want that match. I want
he
that
wants
match.
It. Fucking Big Show wants that match, and apparently, WWE just never they tried. Obviously, they tried, but it never happened. But I'm really excited to see that. Man, I started started watching wrestling.
I started wrestling.
I started watching wrestling when Shaq and Big Show did that tease. Like that was around the time I started watching, maybe like a couple years after I started, and they still haven't done the match. It's fucking crazy that it hasn't happened yet. That was on the fucking guest thing, right? The guest Raw GM, where they teased that, and it still didn't happen until like never. Until maybe it might happen now in AEW. Why not?
At the AEW.
I'm excited for
That's
that if that
crazy.
happens.
I never expected them to sign a guy like Big Show. You think a guy like Big Show is like one of those guys that Vince McMahon will keep them happy forever, so they don't go to other promotions? And apparently,
Yeah.
Big Show wanted to go to the Big Show, and he did. That's great. I'm happy for the guy. Bring back the Big Show show. Season 2. I enjoyed it. But I don't think that's happening now.
Did you actually
if you want
enjoy
me
it,
to
or are
give
you
you-
making a joke?
Listen. No, I watched it. It was good. If you were
No,
blind.
my brother loves
I-
like stupid shit, and even he didn't like
No,
the
I do
show.
too. No, I'm stupid.
Okay,
Me and your brother are stupid. But that's
I
okay.
can agree.
If
Yeah.
listen, hold on, hold on. If you're stupid, it's okay. Because if you're stupid and I'm stupid, that's like you wearing the I'm stupid and I'm wearing the I'm with stupid shirt. All right, and we can start a faction called the Stupid Club, and we'll make money.
Okay.
You pieces of shit. I hope you all die. All right, are we gonna move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
John, you want to say anything, or you want to pull your dick out?
Well, I wasn't expecting Paul White to sign with AEW, so it's good to see someone like him go over there. But the only matches I could see him be facing is guys like that are just who are big. So Archer, Brian Cage, Wardlow, put those guys over, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I was watching a little bit of Figure 4 online, like their stuff on YouTube. They made an amazing idea. They didn't put it out there. Marco Stunt and Big Show as a tag team.
Yeah. That'd be good.
The shortest wrestler in the company and the tallest.
Listen, we
as a
got
team. Yo, I'm cool
we
with that.
got a lot of possibilities here. We can get Jericho back. We can get a lot of opportunities here.
I'm down for
Honestly, I've never wanted to see Big Show more in my life. When I seen this news, I was like, this is not real. I'm dreaming. I was jerking off so hard the night before. I put myself in a coma. But no, it's real. I did jerk off, and it is real. This is great. Don't go into my bedroom. Don't bring a purple light. We're moving on.
Yeah.
We got some injury reports. I'm gonna run them all down. Okay.
Cool.
John Morrison injured knee coming out of his Raw was it a title match? I don't fucking care. Against Matt Riddle, not known how severe it was and how much time will be needed to take off. I didn't see any updates. Cool.
I don't think he's gonna be out for long. I felt like it was just
Hopefully.
just a little bit of a stinger, but he should be back.
Yeah, but
soon.
hopefully not, because if he's out, that means more chance Miz is gonna hold that singles title. I'm just saying, it's better he comes back.
Fuck.
Well,
you
we'll
know?
see.
Listen, at the end of the day, wait, I just got to break. No, this is legit. I'm not fucking around.
Oh, okay.
Mark Henry is coming out of retirement for one more match. Wrestling
What?
news. I just got the note. This is legit. This is not a fucking. I know I can be a fuck, but this is legit. I'm getting notification right now. Mark Henry is coming out of wrestling for a match. WrestlingNews.com if you want to check. This is legit. I swear to God. I swear to God, the guy was fucking on a fucking one of those scooter
Is it
things.
just
But
him
anyway.
saying he's coming out, or it's official he's coming? Like they
I
announced it?
don't know, but I literally just saw it right now pop up. I have notifications on the wrestling website. Again, this is legit. This is no Kushida going to Japan. I'm breaking kayfabe. He's coming out of retirement. I don't know the details. Maybe we'll get more details next week on next week's podcast. But I just seen that right now. So apparently he's gonna be wrestling like that guy with one leg. Scorpio Sky torn meniscus. Has been wrestling since January. This is the reason why he hasn't been on the show. Expected to return for the pay-per-view next week. By the way, I also want to plug next week AEW Revolution predictions. I'm excited. And I'm excited for the pay-per-view. And I'm excited. I just called the hooker. She's coming over after this. Anna Jay injured shoulder while training. Emerson, your face. While training, expected to be out 6 to 12 months. Needs surgery. That sucks.
That's
Hopefully you
probably
get
one of the saddest stories.
This is probably the worst injury of the week. This is the
Yeah,
yeah,
for
but
sure.
she has She has history with that shoulder. She's happened to her before. I was listening to Jericho's
the Dark
podcast.
Order is
She's
going
injured.
up, and now she's injured. It's going down a little bit, but
Yeah, but she
yeah,
doesn't need to
we'll see what
wrestle. If she can
happens.
come and just be like a manager, it's fine for a year. Who
yeah,
cares?
she'll be fine.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that one's
Poor
gonna
Ty
hurt.
Conti.
Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly out 6 weeks. Shout out Johnathan. He was the one that told me this. This is reason he was rolled off the TV last week. Herniated disc or dick. Casey Catanzaro, as we mentioned earlier, I don't know if this was legit or not. I have no word. Apparently she has an injured leg or broken. Could be out for months.
I don't think she would be able to wrestle. Was it like
I don't
an
know.
actual
But
match?
I don't know how if she was. Listen, I don't know if she was hurt or she got hurt this match or she was hurt and they're like, okay, we'll just do something to sell. And her leg was, but the way they sold it, it looked like they actually broke her leg on TV. I'm so confused.
Okay,
I
did
don't
she
know.
have like an actual match leading up to the injury, or was
She
it just
had a
like,
match. She had a match.
Okay,
She was in
so
a match.
it's like more than just like one or two little moves after I break your leg, but it was like a legit like back and forth.
Yeah, they had
I
some
fucking
time. It
beat
wasn't like
you,
a
now
10
I'm gonna
minute,
fucking
10
break your
minutes,
leg.
but
Okay, so
yeah,
I don't believe it.
Emerson, I want you to go. No, but check the clip. Like the way it looks.
No,
like
I've seen the clip.
I don't know. In my opinion, they did a spot and I think they fucked it up. I don't know. Like the way they did it looked like a legit
in
broken
my
leg.
opinion, I believe
It looked like
it's
Psycho Sid.
not real.
Okay,
real.
whatever.
Yeah, and
I
think
I
it's not
report
real.
the news. If it's real, it's real. Listen, you got to
Yeah.
take this news with some drugs. Hiromu Takahashi out 6 months with the shoulder injury. I'm not too good in Japan.
What a sad thing, dude. Buddy.
Yeah, happened.
Comes back
Happened.
Yeah. Buddy comes
next
back
thing.
from a major injury. How long is he out? Or did you say that?
I
6
don't.
months.
6 months. 6 months happened last week at the Castle Attack shows.
2
That's
years.
what I have here.
Well, he gets a full year to wrestle. Fucking COVID happens right when he comes back. He just wins the title. Fucking COVID. They finally come back, and now he's injured after Wrestle Kingdom. Oh fuck.
It's all good.
He's
'cause
already in
right now.
Japan,
Kushida is coming back. He will take the spot. It's all.
I
good,
mean,
fam.
they're actually really big rivals. So if that actually happens,
That's what I'm saying. Samoa Joe. All right, we got an update on Samoa Joe. Everybody's like, dog, where is Samoa Joe? Do I have to bring up the Buddy Murphy picture and maybe Samoa Joe and Aleister Blacker? I was gonna call him Aleister Ack.
Blaster.
But Samoa Joe is currently commentating on Raw, and it's
Yep.
been like this for about a year now. So Joe suffered a concussion back in January 2020, over a year ago, that kept him on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And people are asking, Joe, what have you been, dog? Oh, and apparently he suffered an injury while filming a commercial for the company. Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck.
It stated Joe hit his head on a bad table break as they were filming a stunt. Get a stunt double. But apparently, quote, as far as the timetable, no. This is what he's saying. I just want to reassure people. Should I do it in a Samoa Joe voice? Like if it's a
If you
promo,
want
or
to,
should
it's
I
up
just
to
read
you.
it?
It's up to you.
How does he talk? How's he talk? As far as the timetable, no. I just want to reassure. Hopefully I remember future me. If you watch this, which I always do, take this and pretend it's you and post this clip on social media so it looks like you're saying this. As far as the timetable, no. I just want to reassure people that you know this point. WWE Medical is doing the best for my health and my well-being, and I'm appreciative of it. So we're taking our time. We're making sure that I'm healthy as I can be. I think that's essentially it. I'm not putting a timetable on it because the type of injury is not something that I want to rush, obviously. But for obvious reasons, I mean, that's essentially the update. I mean, and obviously too, there's been some holdups from a technical standpoint I skipped the line. Okay, anyways, you get it. I don't think you ever, but anyways. Oh, and Wendy. But yeah, I don't know. There's no timetable on his return. I want him to come back. I hope they don't just keep him as a commentator because he's good. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
I think he's good on commentary, but it's probably one of WWE's biggest failures of the main roster. He needs to do more. I think he's had probably some of the best promos out there on the main roster. Him versus Brock was an amazing match, even though that was short. What a build! What a fucking build! What a great match! Then we got what's it called? Uh, we got him and AJ. That was good. That was a good build. Probably one of the biggest memes of the year was the Wendy. And
Oh, Wendy.
he deserves more. He deserves more. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Pussy. Jonathan, or you want to just go to the next one?
Yeah, I miss Joel wrestling, man. Honestly, he's a top star, man. I just hope he comes back soon. I don't mind him in commentary, but if Rock can get him back, they'll add a lot with him there. So hopefully he's back soon.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a Devon Dudley update. He suffered a stroke, what, a month ago?
Oh shit.
During another podcast, not as good as this podcast, he had this to say about an update on his health. I had a stroke and it could have been really bad. By the grace of God, they got it in time. There's no ill effects from the stroke. I'm healing up extremely well. I'm back on the show. Hopefully, I can return back as a producer in WWE soon. I want to say thank you to everybody. It happened November 13th. Okay, this was more than a month ago.
Oh, this is a while ago.
When the stroke, I don't know. I remember it, but yeah. When the stroke happened, I was embarrassed that this could happen to me. She, his wife, was the one who made the phone call for me. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning to go to the bathroom. I couldn't feel my legs. They called the ambulance and took me in. I had a stroke and it was bleeding internally as well. So they had to stop that. They put a stent in my right side. They ran it up my brain because I had to have brain surgery. So instead of cutting me open, they ran it right up to my brain to break up the blood clot. I'm here. I'm doing physical therapy. That's working great now. They have me on all sorts of medicines. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to stay healthy. John Laurinaitis, People Power, has called and really has been monitoring me, making sure I'm getting the right care and everything. Vince called and he wanted to make sure I was okay. Here's why I like Stephanie McMahon so much. When the stroke happened, she called my wife and she called me and left a message and she said, I know you're going to beat this. I know you're going to do well, but I want to hear it from you. So I will call you back because I want to hear you tell me you're going to, okay, sure or enough. She called me back and I couldn't answer. I called her back and she said, it's great to hear your voice. He's doing good, everybody. We're going to cut it there. He's doing good. Yeah. You get the stim, but it's good to hear. He's recovering from it. He's back as a producer. He's getting the tables. That's most important. And Matt Riddle's getting the weed. Yeah, boy. So that's good to hear. Great news. Everybody injured. Hopefully you all heal up, recover, come back, I had to break it. Any guys have anything to say, or we can move on here?
Good to hear that he's okay.
Yeah. It's good to hear.
Some TV deal stuff. Here in Canada, they have just agreed with Sportsnet to include NXT live broadcast starting this past week. Basically, they're going to be showing NXT live in Canada now. So now we can watch NXT, even though we were watching it illegally on websites. But thank you, Hunter. We will now watch your show legally.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't think there's much to say that. As a fan, that's great. Yeah. I'm happy. It's good to see. It's just good to see that. I said this to Jonathan the other yesterday. It's good to see that NXT and AEW are doing stuff to say, like, listen, we're trying to be the best. These are the moves. Like, AEW is doing a new show. They signed Paul White. They're putting on good shows. NXT's putting on good shows. They're doing a new show, the NXT Evolve show, a new title. We're gonna be doing a deal in Canada. So it's good to see they're trying. But like Raw and SmackDown Mondays and Fridays, they're not doing shit.
Because they have the viewers already. They don't care. They're not, as long as it's over like 1.5 million, they're like, yeah, well, we're making the same viewers. We're keeping them.
I hope they both can break 1 million. I hope they both break 1 million. Like they pull 1 million every week soon. Like they deserve it, man. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's really good to see AEW and NXT doing well. AEW, when it came out, was on a different channel. It was on TSN, but on a different TSN. And during the COVID, they moved to the main TSN. That's on basically everybody's cable, I believe, here in Canada. So it worked out for them in the long run. So even more people started watching. So it's good to see everything going good for both companies. I'm not against NXT. I'm just happy to see they're doing well.
Yes. Jonathan, or we're gonna move on here?
Yeah, it's just good to hear that they're in Canada now. I was pissed when I found out they weren't, but it's good to hear that they have a deal now. But I'll probably still watch AEW first, then NXT. But yeah, it's just good to know that it's on cable so I could watch it.
Yeah. If you want, Frankie, I can do this next one because I actually watched the AEW thing. So AEW this week had their 2-point show, which is their gaming web series show where they tell you the news of their games. They announced that, well, they didn't announce, they showed off a bunch of people doing the sound effects for the game, for the main game that's going to come out to consoles. They showed a little bit trailer for their general manager phone game. And they announced that yesterday, well, not yesterday, yesterday for us because today's Saturday when we record this, but on Friday, they released the casino game, which is probably the weirdest one, but it makes sense. It kind of goes with their whole like Double or Nothing, Casino Battle Royale, all their things, not wild card rule, let's fucking agree. They're kind of like their stuff that they do. So they released that this past Friday, and to IGN, Kenny Omega said that they are trying to release the console game within the next year, probably first quarter of 2020.
Oh,
2022, I mean.
because I'm excited.
Yeah, and they said that they're gonna be doing a Create a Wrestler feature in it, and it's gonna be very I'm
excited.
Big, like it's gonna be very diverse. Yeah, I'm really excited.
They want the game. They want to take their time. They don't want to rush. You'd be like, put the game on now, and then we're gonna get a 2K20. People, listen, let them do their thing. They want this game to be the best. They want it to be a longevity type game where they're not going to be releasing a game every year, but they want a game where they can update it. When somebody signs, they can put an update in like a couple months and put that person in. Or they don't want Kenny Omega stated he doesn't want it to be a bad launch like Street Fighter 5 or Cyberpunk. He wants it to be, they want it to be a very good game. They're not trying to be like fucking 2K and like 2 popsicle sticks in a ring. That's a game right there. They don't want to be like fucking. Let them do their thing. When the game comes out, add me and Emerson and Johnathan on PlayStation, and we're gonna play. We're gonna quit the podcast and we're gonna game. No, we're not gonna quit the podcast because we love it. But yeah, I'm excited. I think we're all excited. Yeah, I'm horny.
It'd be
speaking
nice
of horny,
him in the game,
Listen, speaking of horny, Aaron Solo, Emerson Solo,
yeah, Aaron Solo.
Horny Aaron. Listen, his new gimmick is Aaron Horny Swallow. Has announced this happened. Literally, we got this last week when we finished our last podcast. So this is last year's news. Last year's news because we all knew it was coming. Yeah, because we knew it was coming when there's Mr. Bailey, Mr. Fuck Off. Bailey and Mr. Aaron Solo have broke up. They're not fucking anymore. They're not engaged. They have called off their engagement, and they said that they remain friends. Basically, they're not dating, but they fucking. AEW versus WWE. I really don't care. I don't like Bailey. I don't care for Aaron Swallow. Let him fuck other people. That's great.
I think a lot of people are having the problem where they're split up because one's in AEW, one's in WWE. I don't know what. Obviously, Bailey's very secretive with her personal life, so a lot of wrestlers are, especially as of late, because of the Twitch stuff. They can't like just have regular streams out there talking, so it's very hard to know what's going on in their life. Aaron Solo recently signed to the fucking Nightmare family, and
yeah, because he's a nightmare.
I think he's a decent wrestler. I've seen a lot from him. I've seen a lot from him.
Sorry.
I think he's a decent wrestler.
Oh, I've seen a lot.
And it kind of sucks to hear that the engagement ended. But
Johnathan, I think you got to say something. Johnathan, do you have to say something or?
He's no longer Mr. Bailey. That's all I gotta say.
He is now Mr. Gailey. Mr. Gailey. Okay, that's his new name. Everybody, hashtag Mr. Gailey. Let's turn him gay.
What's called? What's your fucking show? Ding Dong Hello. It's like Ding Dong Goodbye. Like,
yeah, Ding Dong. Let's fuck. Speaking of fucking, Aleister Black. Are you not done, Jonathan?
I was just gonna say, speaking of signing with the Nightmare family, never mind Aaron Solo. Get Casey Navarro.
Oh,
God,
I
fuck
don't
off.
know if they're gonna do
Fuck
that, but they usually get like a younger
No,
person.
no,
Not younger person, like a
Navarro's young.
no, I mean like a guy who doesn't have a lot of experience. Casey Navarro, even though he's really young, he's probably been everywhere. He's done a lot, and he's definitely brought his career up since I first heard of him.
Let's just get him signed to AEW. That's all I ask.
That's all I want.
guys,
That's all.
it's all eat pussy.
No.
No.
Okay, speaking of pussy, Aleister Black's girlfriend, wife, are they married? Selena Vega, who are probably fucking
wife,
right
yeah.
now. Phew, guy got lucky, yo. Tony Khan has showed interest in signing and is talking to former WWE star Tia Trinidad, aka Selena Vega. So everybody's saying, "Oh, she should go to AEW." I think it's gonna happen. What do you guys? Do you think she's going? I think so.
I think she'll go there, but like I said, Impact is where she was before WWE, and I wouldn't be surprised if she showed up there, but I would choose AEW just because Impact's kind of a fucking joke right now. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. AEW.
All right, let's move on because we got to still do our big thing of the thing. Last thing, quickly, we don't even have to say anything. Bad Bunny, and I just want to say this because I'm a fan. Bad Bunny performed last week, Saturday Night Live with the WWE 24/7 Championship. So WWE probably did the best thing and put that title on him, and it was good advertisement, free advertising for him. This is probably his childhood dream, and I want to say I'm proud of him. And he was on this show. So could you say that all the other podcasts? I don't think so.
I thought it was
Yeah,
a
we're
little
gonna move
cringe.
right on.
I thought it was a little
Listen,
cringe though.
This guy probably is the happiest guy ever. This is probably his childhood dream to be a
Yeah.
wrestler. And the fact that he won a title, that's great. I think that's good publicity. Nothing wrong there. That title, that's perfect. If that title, that's what it needs to do is bring eyes to the product. It should be called the 24 casual belt. Perfect. Give it to Carm.
Gives
And
the
then we could say
card.
we
Yeah.
had Karma. We could say Carm before he made it to WWE was on our show. So they have
Yeah.
to give us money. It's just how it goes. All right. I think we're ready to go to our main event of the evening. If
Yeah.
you're watching this at
So,
night, if you're watching this in the morning, go
yeah.
ahead, Emerson. Run it
So
down. You want to
the
run the
main
rules down?
topic for this show is a fantasy card for WrestleMania, this year's WrestleMania. The rules are
Yes.
you have 2 nights. I don't know if it's gonna be 2 nights in real life. Has it been confirmed?
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to run it
Okay.
down? Two
We got-
nights.
Yeah.
Okay, go. You want me to say it or you want to say it?
I'll say it. So we got 2
Okay, go
nights.
for
You
it.
have to make 16 matches in total. So it's 8 matches per show. One of the matches per show has to be a pre-show match. And
The first match is pre-show.
yeah, first match is pre-show. And you don't need to say who wins or loses the match. But yeah.
Oh, you don't want to say the winner?
You can.
I'm gonna
If you
say it.
I'll say it.
Okay, if you guys say it, I'll say it.
Yeah, I'll say
Well,
it.
I have my winner, so
Okay, so
Okay,
I'll
so
say
we'll do
it.
winners.
Fuck it, Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
this is how we're gonna do it, boys. Who wants to start? I want to.
Do you want to start? I'm not gonna start. I don't want to start.
It doesn't matter, but I just want to say, let's run it. We'll each go like, okay, whatever. I can go first. I'll read off my night one in order, and then you guys tell me what you think. I want to hear what you think, and then I'll
Yeah.
go to my night two. You guys tell me what you think, and then we'll move on to Emerson. Emerson night one. Give us a thought, so you guys get it, right?
Yeah.
So everybody read down your matches. Nobody talk until the person reads down all their matches. And my phone's going off. So let's get right into it because we're running hefty on time here. So this is the WrestleMania 37 card in my vision with Vince McMahon stroking me. All right. So night one, it starts off with the host, The Miz, doing host stuff. And you get an appearance. So basically, he lost the title. He's so shit. They said we're not getting a match. Miz is a perfect guy to have as a host. And he does like this whole beginning segment with Bad Bunny and the 24/7 title. And you have all the 24/7 guys come out. Rob Gronkowski makes a fucking appearance. Maybe he even wins the title back. Where he ends up doing a spot and he ends up spiking his head and getting a neck injury. He has to retire from football. So anyways, so that's that. First match, pre-show match, cruiserweight title match. Santos Pablo Escobar defending his cruiserweight title against Andrade Cien Almas, making his return, where they built it up, where he went back to NXT in the last month after Fastlane, and he started a feud with him, and they did that. Winner Andrade, which means Andrade is cruiserweight title, which means he now appears on NXT and left the main roster. So now we're going into the show on night one. Opening match, the women tag team titles. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax defending her titles in a four-way tag team woman match. Is that the name of it? Versus so every team beside the champions is from a different brand. So we got Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai for Charlotte and Becky from Raw. Becky came back. And versus the Riot Squad from SmackDown. Winner, Charlotte, Becky, because that's literally what they logically would do. They would give it to the fucking top to 4 horsewomen, 2 horsewomen. Going into the third match, Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon and a street fight. The reason I put this match is because that's where they're probably going in real life. So I said, why not? It gives Strowman something to do other than a title. You got to have your yearly Shane McMahon match. And I put it in a street fight because it's a perfect match for both of them because they both can't wrestle. And you need gimmicks. Winner, Braun Strowman. I'm going to clarify you, not Ric Flair, Shane McMahon. NXT Women title match, your fourth match of the night. NXT Women title match. We are defending all the titles on WrestleMania because the WrestleMania is for the immortals. Io Shirai, the champion, defending her title against Bayley. Yes, Bayley. Winner Io Shirai because Bayley sucks and she's single. But yeah, you got to defend all the titles.
Wait,
you need a big opponent.
Oh,
Io Shirai versus Bayley, but Io wins.
I thought you said Io
now the
was
reason
a single.
I wish she looks hot. I'd fuck her. But reason I put Bayley is because I didn't have a spot for Bayley on my show. And you know Bayley, she's loved with the higher ups and 4 horsewomen. She has to be on the show. I thought, what better? You had last year. You had Charlotte going for the women's NXT title. Why not have Bayley? Moving on, our cinematic match of the night: Bray versus Randy Orton in a Firefly Funhouse WrestleMania 37 this match. Bray Wyatt wins because it's his match. Nothing more to be said. And I think that's where they're going in real life. So I said, keep it, put a cinematic match. Great. Bray Wyatt wins. And he comes back to TV. And they're building it up now. Watch Raw. Google it. SmackDown tag team title match. Usos versus Dirty Dogs. Ryan Nemeth's brother. Versus Otis and Chad Gable versus the Street Profits. And by the way, Street Profits win the titles because currently they are trying to vie for a rematch for the titles against the Dirty Dogs. They end up beating them. They have a match. Street Profits and the Dirty Dogs have a title match at Fastlane, and Street Profits win back the titles. So they go into Mania with the titles, and they do retain the titles because they're probably the best tag team on the show. And Jimmy Uso comes back because apparently he's coming back. Sasha Banks, so 7th match, Sasha Banks champion, SmackDown Women's title versus Bianca Belair. It's what they're doing now. Keep it. Bianca wins. We all jerk off. Pornhub. And your main event, Raw WWE title main event match, triple threat. Lesnar comes back versus Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre in a triple threat. Now I have it. Drew McIntyre walks in as champion. So at some point between now and Chamber, Drew McIntyre wins back his title. I don't know, from Miz or Bobby Lashley. He wins it back. It could be at Fastlane. I don't know that much. But I think I don't really want Miz being champion. So it never happened in my world, let's say. Drew McIntyre walks in as champion. Bobby Lashley, number 1 contender, and Lesnar comes back. He's got big dick. He can get a title shot whenever he wants. He wants his title back. But at the end, Bobby Lashley gets the big moment and the big dick. So what do you guys think of that? Quick thoughts.
Oh, man.
Did you like it? Jonathan told me he didn't like it, so he's wrong.
No.
Emerson, what did you think?
I don't know about Almas. For sure, I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he's coming back for a long time. Personally,
if I could Photoshop, I'll put Andrade right there. Come
on. What's it called? Braun. Honestly, when I read mine, I totally forgot Braun was even alive. Totally forgot about that.
God!
So he's not on my fucking
I'm
thing.
Clarified.
I'm
clarified.
Bayley. I forgot about Bayley. Becky's not coming back. I doubt Becky's coming back for Mania. Maybe SummerSlam.
Listen,
but maybe.
At the end of the day, it's possible. Listen, she's training.
It's definitely possible.
She's under contract. She's not. She's pregnant. So I thought, why not bring her back? Because you got to think WWE. they want to have as much as their big stars as they can. So why not bring that? They're probably trying to get her back now, but let's say we'll give you a
Yeah.
raise.
I did, and also,
So I thought it wasn't out of the realm of possibility.
Also, the what's it called? I don't know about Brock coming back. Not to tip my hat, but yeah, I did put it on my mind. So I agree with Brock.
Oh, so fuck.
I don't know if he's coming back. I don't think he is, but I put him on mine anyways. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I thought it was fine. I don't, like I said, I don't know about Becky.
Thank
I
you.
don't know about Brock, and I don't know about what's it called, Andrade. But other than that,
Well,
it's not bad.
It's not out of the realm of possibility. They are under contract. Nobody's pregnant. Nobody's injured. So it is possible. It was in the rules. As long as it's like makes sense. You can't bring like somebody
Yeah.
back from the dead and put him against the current guy. So Jonathan, you want to say anything, or are you just gonna shit all over it again?
No comment.
Is he still there?
He's still here. He just
Night-
really didn't like your
Ah,
card.
because
Yeah,
I'm not
no
I'm not
comment.
looking at the
Just
Zoom
go.
right now.
Just go.
Night 2 pre-show match, Raw tag team titles. The New Day, Kofi and Xavier defending their titles against the newly team. I would pull up the Where's Waldo with Aleister Black Photoshop, but Aleister Black made his return, and he started a new team with Damian Priest. Yes, Damian Priest and Aleister Black start a new team with Bad Bunny if you want, because they're cool, and they start a new team. All right, they could be called the NXTables. I don't care. At the end of the day, the New Day do win, only because that's probably what Vince would book. I thought that's what they would do. But I thought Damian Priest and Aleister Black would be a sick team. They have a similar look. They're both from NXT. Makes sense. Get them on the show. And it's on the I know it's on the pre-show. I had to put something there, but anyways.
Yeah.
Opening match, Intercontinental title, an eight-man ladder match, because you have to have a big ladder match.
Mhm.
Smackdown, Sami Zayn, Biggie, who is champion,
Yeah.
versus Kevin Owens, versus Bryan, versus Corbin, versus Cesaro, versus Rollins, versus Bryan, versus Buddy Murphy. Winner, I gave it to Cesaro because they're pushing him now. I feel like he should have his big Zack Ryder holding the title at the top of the ladder moment to look back on years. Cesaro wins. Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss in the cinematic match of the night in a female Firefly Funhouse Part 2 match, but Rhea Ripley wins because I don't want to book Alexa Bliss to win on my show.
Oh my
Okay.
Goldberg versus Jonathan. And she deserves it. Last year she got buried. Goldberg versus Keith Lee. Goldberg versus Keith Lee, because again, you have to think like Vince. He wants the big guns. In his eyes, Goldberg is the big gun, the big dick. You got to put Keith Lee in a big match. Keith Lee versus Goldberg. Keith Lee wins, and Goldberg puts Keith Lee over. I think that's a good match. NXT title match. Demon Balor, who walks in as champion, versus Karrion Kross. This is reportedly what they're going to do in real life. I like the idea. I put it on. U.S. title match, your sixth match of the night. U.S. title, Matt Riddle, who's your champion, versus AJ Styles. Yes, we've seen this already, but these two will put on the match of the fucking night, maybe match of the weekend. They put on a 20-minute clinic, but Riddle retains because I can. I am the man. Now the big one. Okay, well, we got two more matches. Raw Women title. Emerson, ready to mark out. Raw Women title. Asuka champion walking in versus a returning Ronda Rousey. Yeah, see? Yes.
okay with that.
See,
I
Jonathan.
like that.
Jonathan.
Oh my
There you
Jonathan
go.
didn't like it?
Jonathan,
Yo.
no, he didn't.
Okay,
Stop
I can
bringing-
see it
No, he
if like
didn't.
fucking Asuka loses.
Stop
That'd be
bringing
bad.
Yeah, but
woman that
don't
would
you
go
see that
away.
happening? They would book that in real life. Think about it.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Dude, that was
That's a
that
good
was
match.
the build and they fucked it up.
No,
All
right.
no.
So Ronda, now at the end of the day, Ronda will win the title because again, I'm thinking, what would Vince do?
Yeah.
They give it to Ronda. Universal title match, Roman Reigns versus Edge. It's happening in real life. It's closing the show. But at the end of the day, the winner will be Roman.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen,
I think
but that should be the closer of second night. It's perfect. I honestly really like my card.
yeah.
I jerked off to it before the show. You could see the cum stain right there.
I do
So-
do think you went over, like you went like fucking I'm going for big matches like Goldberg versus thing. I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy your card. There's a couple things I think are not gonna happen.
The change.
But I like.
Okay,
I like it.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. We'll rate
Ambitious.
our cards. I want you to we'll rate each other's card. Emerson, what do you rate my show? And John, what do you rate my show out of 10 stars? 10 being that's perfect. What would
I
you
give it
rate
an
it?
8. I give it an 8.
Oh, see? Ooh,
I give it an 8. It's some good stuff. It's some good stuff that I don't. A lot of it I don't think is gonna happen, but I like it.
It was good. It's
Yeah.
a good medium show for the casuals and the diehards. Okay,
I think
John, what do
with-
you rate it?
Yeah.
Oh
But
my god.
fuck.
All right. I'll
Probably
give it a
fuck.
6.5 out of 10.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh,
That's
okay,
all
that's not bad.
All right, let's move on because we're dragging on for time. Let's
Honestly,
go, Emerson.
I think Johnathan should go because mine's just really boring. I don't
Okay,
know.
Emerson or Jonathan, you go run it down night one quick right now. Go.
All right. So the host for my WrestleMania or whatever, this is a mix of what WWE would do and what a little bit of what I would do, just a mix. The host would be Bad Bunny. So he would be out of a match. We don't have to worry about him in wrestling. Just let him be the host because he's a huge fan. So there you go. So the pre-show, I would do the women's battle royal, but hear me out. Hear me out on this. The reason why is because this is going to kind of spoil the first match, but listen. I'm bringing back Money in the Bank. I'm doing the women's match on one night and the men's match on the other, which I'll get to after. So I do the winner of this match will get the last spot into the ladder match. So pretty much it could be Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. I picked an NXT woman to win. I picked Ember Moon. Now listen to why. So we're gonna go into the main show now. This is a 7-woman Money in the Bank ladder match. I picked 3 Raw, 3 SmackDown, and the winner from the Battle Royal, which was Ember Moon. So it's Charlotte versus Naomi. I had to put other women on the show because there's no other woman. Peyton Royce versus Bailey, Carmella, and unfortunately Natalia. I had to because nobody else. Versus Ember Moon. And I picked Ember Moon to win Money in the Bank and then bring it to NXT, cash it in on EO, have Ember turn heel in the process because I think she needs a heel turn, and you give us an EO versus Ember feud. That's what I would do for the women's in NXT. Well, I don't know what you guys think about that. It's different, so that's probably what I would do. Then the second match I do, United States title, Matt Riddle versus Keith Lee. I give it to Matt Riddle to win. Let those guys go out there 15-20 minutes. I feel like they would shine and it would be a damn good match.
Mhm.
Then this one. Okay. Unification match for the tag team titles, Raw, SmackDown. Because the divisions suck, there's no teams, merge the divisions. I do the Hurt Business versus the Mysterios. So I'd have the Mysterios beat the Dirty Dogs at Fastlane. Hold those titles on all the way to WrestleMania. And then they face, Mysterios would win, they take the titles, and then obviously any tag teams can go to Raw or SmackDown. You could do the Mysterios versus, let's say the returning Usos, right?
Mhm.
Then I'd probably have the Usos win after. So stuff like that. That'd be my third match. Okay, this one, you're going to ask why, but Triple H versus AJ Styles. This is the reason. AJ Styles has nothing going on at WrestleMania. If he doesn't have Triple H, I feel like he's off the show because there's legitimately nothing for him to do. I don't know what else he can do. He's done everything he could on Raw. And I know he wants to face Triple H, so I just give him the match and just have him face Triple H. I guess it's WrestleMania worthy. Have him win. Just put it on for AJ. That's pretty much what I would do. Then the next match, SmackDown Women's title, Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. I mean, this is already announced. Bianca should win. Let him go out there 20 minutes. Just have a good match. Bianca wins. Done. That's it. Then Bray Wyatt or The Fiend, whatever he is, with Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton in a cinematic match, like Frankie said. He said it before. And Bray and Alexa win. All I say is, obviously, with this new version of him, he has to win.
Yeah.
And Alexa needs some spotlight into this match. That's how I book her on the show. So that'd be that one. And then the main event of night one, which which I think it would happen. Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, triple threat, in the main event of night one. It makes sense. Everyone like McIntyre is owed a rematch. Lesnar is owed a rematch. Lashley's going to be champion. He's going to beat The Miz on Raw. There's your main event. And Lashley's retaining, walking out 9-1 or night one as champion. So that's my night one. I don't know what you guys think, but there you go.
All right, but it's all right.
okay. This is what I think. I think it's a good show. I think Frankie so far, well, his night one is very realistic, even though he had some crazy stuff in there. I think yours is a little less realistic, just because of the Money in the Bank. I don't want to be a twat. I don't want to be an asshole, but like, Money in the Bank is going to be a pay-per-view. They're not going to put Money in the Bank on there. Personally, I agree. Money in the Bank should have stayed at WrestleMania. But other than that,
I agree too. Yeah. It won't though.
Especially after
You're not
last
looking
year.
realistic.
After last year's Money in the Bank, they can go fuck themselves. Not gonna lie.
100%.
Fuck them.
All right. I'll give you my thoughts at the end. I know exactly what I'm telling you, but you run your right night two, and I'm gonna get my rating ready. I already know. You don't have to anyways, read it off.
All right. So night two, pre-show is gonna be the men's battle royal. Same thing like the women. They're gonna be the last spot for the ladder match. Buddy's gonna win. Buddy Murphy's gonna win that. Then on the main show, we start with the men's Money in the Bank. I do Damian Priest versus Ricochet versus Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, Apollo Crews, and Buddy Murphy. And the winner would be Damian Priest. I'd put Damian Priest to win it.
All right.
I don't know about that.
My dick's getting hard. All right.
All right. Then the second match, I just put this. I'm trying to get all the titles on the show. Shayna and Nia Jax versus the Riot Squad. Just give it to the Riot Squad. They've earned it. I'm sick of them jobbing out. Give them the titles. That's it. Big E versus Cesaro for the IC title should be match 3 at WrestleMania. I think this would be a great match. And I think Cesaro should win because he's starting to get built up. Big E could honestly lose it, and I think he can get shot to the main event scene. I'd have him. Oh my god! I would have him go for the Universal title at SummerSlam. So that would be the start of his build up to that title. Then the next match would be Karrion Kross versus Finn Balor. There's two options for this because I couldn't really pick one. Kross could win, but Balor can't be Demon because the Demon, if he comes back, him losing already would make the Demon look bad. Or Demon Finn comes back, beats Kross, and Kross gets called up because we know I think Vince will love Kross because have you seen him? That's the two options they could do. I don't know which one they would do, but those are two options for that. So I think that would be a good one. This is probably one of my favorite matches. I hope this happens. I think it makes sense. And this could be a match of the year. Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. Just do it. I'm telling you right now. Two of the top stars. That'd be a damn good WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
And then for the Raw Women's title, I do Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. Give it to Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley should just take it because Asuka's title rating is terrible. And I don't know if you knew this. She has not defended her title on pay-per-view in the last 6 months. I found that out. So
yeah, because she went after the tag team with Charlotte. That's why.
Yeah.
And what'd she do? What'd she do at Royal Rumble? Did she do anything?
Pre-show tag team titles.
Anal.
Again. Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
So honestly, just give it to Rhea Ripley. And then main event Roman versus Edge. Obviously, I think Roman should retain because Roman is the best part of the company. I don't know why you would take it off him. And I tried to book the show without guys like Taker, Cena, Ronda, Becky, Goldberg, Shane, Christian, whatever. I didn't book them on the show. I had to get a few in there, try to make it make sense, but yeah, I did the best I could. And I put all the titles on the line, like I said. And I wanted to, this is a little bit of a honorable mention. I wanted to do Mustafa Ali versus Kofi because the story is there. So I couldn't find a place for it on the card because I had to get all the titles there, and I had money in the bank. I'm like, okay, they're not going to be able to make the card, but that was an honorable mention. That's pretty much it, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Emerson, what'd you think?
I thought it was
I got my rating.
like I said. I think it's especially the second night was very realistic. A lot of the matches
Better than the first one. I like the second better than the first. Yeah.
It's very realistic. It's not any like, unbelievable matches. It's other than obviously the Money in the Bank. But I'm not saying that because it's a bad match. I'm saying that just because they've made Money in the Bank their top 5 now. Now it's Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and Money in the Bank. Those are the top 5, and they're not going to get rid of it just because it's one of their biggest pay-per-views of the year. But other than that, really like the idea of Rhea Ripley winning the title, and I don't know, Finn not Demon. It's hard to choose. It's a hard choice. Do you want Demon Finn at WrestleMania to lose, or is he gonna go up already? Is Karrion gonna go up to the main roster? That's a tough choice. But yeah, that's a lot to say.
Listen, as soon as you said Money in the Bank was coming back, I already knew my rating. I didn't have to hear any of the rest of your show. You want to know what my rating is for your show, Jonathan?
What?
It's a minus 7.8 out of 69 stars. And you didn't bring back Lars Sullivan. So we got situation. So on the Meltzer Eknarf scale, it's a negative 7.8 out of 69 stars. So that's better than what you get on Raw. So that's pretty good. Lars is bleeding.
Yeah, if I were to rate it, as
I'm
if
joking.
that show did happen, I'd give that like
I give it like a
I'll give it-
6.5. A 6.5.
I'd give it-
What? Are you kidding? Oh my!
Oh,
Listen,
no,
do you want my? It's either that or the negative. You take that or you get
10
this.
of your matches are multi-woman or men matches. Are you kidding?
Are you racist? Fucking
Oh
God.
my god!
Listen,
If
it's
I-
either
if-
negative
Holy
7.8
triple-
or 6.5.
If
And I'm
I-
not saying 6.5 because that's the size of my cock. All right, it's 6.5
trying
or
to-
negative 7.8.
I'm trying to book this show without part-timers. I had to put 1 or 2 in there to make sense. Everyone else, like, I'm trying to keep off, and you're trying to bring back Becky and Ronda. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
these are people you
Listen,
have.
at the end of the
Like,
day,
oh my God.
I give it a 6.5 out
Oh
of
my
10.
God.
And Emerson, you said it was
I give it if that was the actual card, I'd give it like an 8.5. But if it
Oh.
was if we're talking about realistic wise, I'd give it like a 6. Just because like
So
the ladder
would-
matches are such a major point part
but-
of
all
it.
right, all right.
But
All right,
honestly, if
Let's
that happened,
let's not argue it.
but
Let's
if
not
that-
argue it.
If that actually
here all
happened, that would be.
I'd like that, yeah. But I
All right, let's because if we argue, we'll be here all day. I want to hear what Emerson has to say. So let's
Okay.
give the floor to Emerson. Emerson, go.
I think mine is the most realistic just because I did not bring back anybody. It's just everybody that's there. And probably what Vince is going to do at the end of the day. This first match is going to be a little weird. So night 1, pre-show, Raw Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match. New Day versus Ricochet and Jeff versus Hurt Business and versus AJ and Omos. I think they're gonna give it to AJ and Omos because like he's just there. I don't know. He's just there. You need to do something with him eventually. I do think I could have got a better match for AJ, but I'm just like I don't know. I didn't know where to put him. That Triple H thing is for some reason I've seen that more than just what you said. Like I've seen other people mention it, so I might be wrong here. Main card: Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. It's they've been teasing it. I thought that was going to be the main event of one of the nights. I thought it was going to be WWE Championship, but then the Miz fucked it all up. Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way. You know how Vince wants to get everybody on the card, so it's Apollo, Shinsuke, Cesaro, and Big E, with Cesaro winning. Then they tease this in these past couple like this past week. Sammy versus Kevin Owens, which Sammy is the heel. So I think that match would be a fucking killer. You need to have like a killer, like regular feud, like just a regular feud, no title on the line. Just these two want to face each other so bad, and I think this is one of them. Bad Bunny, Damian Priest versus Miz and Morrison. They're fucking doing it. They're fucking doing it. They're gonna do it, and Bad Bunny is gonna pin the Miz or pin Morrison, some shit. This has been built since he's debuted, since the beginning. So I think that's just gonna happen. Bianca versus Sasha for the SmackDown Women's title. Bianca's gonna win just because Sasha's brain is fucking dumb. I don't know what's going on with it. It's kind of boring right now. Her winning the title was a great moment, but her with the title has been fucking boring because it's been with Carmella. Who cares? And now we have fucking Reginald. Who cares about this fucking title now? NXT Championship match. Karrion Kross versus Demon Balor. I think it's gonna be Demon Balor just because, like he said in an interview, WrestleMania seems like the best time to do it, and they've been not teasing it. There's been rumors about the NXT Championship on the pay-per-view on WrestleMania. By the way, it's not the only NXT match on here. Not on the first night, but on the second night there's gonna be one as well. And I think they're just gonna give Bobby what he wants. He wants Brock. Brock wants him. Brock versus Bobby for the WWE Championship. That's my thought. That's the main event of the first night. And that's it, yeah.
I like that.
Like I said,
better. Much. I like that.
Very like by the numbers. There's not like anything out of nowhere.
It's very realistic.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I went very realistic.
It's like it's like the playing safe. Like let's just book who we got.
Yeah. Because I don't
know?
see Goldberg coming back. He's done his thing this year, right? So. Night 2, I guess. I did the same thing again for the tag team titles, Fatal 4-Way. So SmackDown tag team title, Fatal 4-Way pre-show match. Gable and Otis versus Street Profits versus Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus Dirty Dogs. I think they're gonna give it to Dominic, have him have his first WrestleMania like moment, and have him his dad there. And I don't see Dirty Dogs keeping the title for a long time. They might even lose that at Fastlane, but I think this is gonna be the Fatal 4 they're gonna do. I would if Dirty Dogs lose the titles to like Street Profits or like Rey Mysterio Dominic before the pay-per-view, then have Usos instead of Dirty Dogs in that Fatal 4-Way. And then we start off the main card with Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. This seems like the biggest build. We're gonna have Cesaro, who's a friend of Daniel Bryan, versus Seth. Cesaro's gonna lose to Seth. Daniel Bryan's gonna be like, "Oh fuck you, I'll face you now," and they're gonna kill it. They're just gonna have the best match of the night. Then U.S. Championship, Keith Lee versus Riddle. I think these guys would kill it too. It's gonna be a sick match. I think this is the plan, but Keith Lee is gonna turn heel and join the Hurt Business, and they're gonna just like fucking rule the company. Women's Championship, Tag Team Championship, Riot Squad versus Tamina and Natalia versus Lana and Naomi versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. They're gonna give it to Natalia because she did that fucking promo and saying like, "I'm gonna be the top of the women's. I'm not gonna fucking give any chances to the young people," and they're gonna fucking do a terrible thing because that title is the worst title in the whole company, and everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, fuck Night 2, fuck this." That's what's gonna happen. Raw Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte versus Asuka. Triple threat with Rhea Ripley winning. She's gonna debut eventually, right? So you might as well have her go for the world title and get her revenge on Charlotte and win the match. That's my thought there. Now for the NXT match that I teased. They want people watching NXT. They want to be above AEW. They want people to go crazy. So why don't we book Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole versus Roderick Strong, WrestleMania, triple threat. That match will fucking kill it. Adam Cole debuts on Raw the night after. I'd give it to O'Reilly and I'll give it to Cole. I'll give it to Cole. He'll debut on Raw and be like, "Yo, look at me. I'm fucking Adam Cole." Then we got Fiend versus Orton. I think
Everybody
think
booked the same match.
it's happening.
yeah,
It has to happen. It has to happen. And this is what I think is going to happen. I think Fiend and Orton, this spot has to happen. We're going to have Orton have Alexa Bliss on the ropes, about to spike DDT her. And you see Fiend, not the Fiend, you have Bray Wyatt fucking handcuffed to the ropes. They're like, no, don't do it. Fucking spike DDT's Alexa Bliss, goes to kiss her like he kissed Stephanie in front of Triple H. And it changes, and they teleport, and they're like in a different fucking place. You know how, like, go through his fucking past, have him and what's called Bray go through his career. Have him have like fucking Bray Wyatt dressed up as like the fucking as Triple H, and like Randy Orton's on top of something, and Bray's just like down, and he fucking falls back. Like, do all the crazy shit, do everything, like go through his entire career. Like John Cena last year. That Firefly Funhouse is the best match of the whole pay-per-view in my mind. Fucking do the same thing again. Then Edge and Roman Universal title match. Edge wins, but it leads up to a feud between Edge and Seth Rollins.
Whoa!
Everybody wants it. Everybody said that Seth was Edge was the ultimate was an opportunist just like Edge. Have him face Edge and have him lose, obviously, because Edge is not just gonna lose title right away. But I think that'd be fucking sick. But yeah, that's my very boring card.
I liked it.
That was good.
All right, John, what did you think? Rate that.
I'm gonna have to dock 1 point for sure because Natalia. I'm just gonna say that right now.
They always have something fucking dumb for that title.
Yeah,
and I went like pure. This is what Vince is gonna do. He's gonna fucking just do this match. You know what? That fucking. If I remembered Braun, I would have said Braun versus Shane McMahon too as well.
Yeah, no disrespect, but yeah, I heard Natalia. I'm like, that.
Like I'm not like I said, I'm not going for the best. I'm going for the most realistic.
Yeah. Trying to think what I could say. Since it's realistic, I like the Undisputed Era idea. I do. So that was really good. I'm gonna give it a 7 3/4 out of 10. Is that good? I don't know.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said,
an 8, I guess. I guess.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Like I said, I'm not trying to have the best show. I'm trying to have the most realistic.
Yeah, I think the Natalia thing fucked up.
Well, yeah, for sure. That's gonna fucking ruin the night.
All right, listen, boys. I got my rating ready. I prepared the visual. I want to give this. Now, prepare yourself. All right. I want to give this.
God.
A 9 point. Hold on,
9.2 stars.
Oh shit!
Out of 21 Pokemon reboots.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I want to say, first of all, I found out where Aleister Black has been. Why is my mic just there? Aleister Black has been incognito fucking Dave Meltzer. That's where he's been. He's been cheating on Zelina with gay, homosexual, Lars Sullivan, porn sex with David Meltzer of figure four fucking. That's what the name of the porn is. Figure four fucking. And I want to give Emerson a 9.2 out of 21 Pokemon reboots. So if you calculate it and subtract 56, that's a 7.5 out of 10. I want to give you. So 7.5 out of 10. Jonathan gets a negative 7.8 out of 69 with a Lars Sullivan blood stain. And I'm getting a Bobby Lashley nipple hard fuck. So that's the ratings. It's clarified. And no, it's not clarified. So I think we're good. We're going to run the outro.
Yeah, next week, join us for the AEW Revolution predictions.
Predictions, baby.
I'm really excited for the show. I think everybody is. And yeah, you know, comment
yeah!
fucking guy.
Yeah! Jonathan,
Yeah.
what do you got going on? Link up your shit.
All right. Here we go. So we'll start with the usual Instagram, Johnathan G Wrestling, Twitter, JTG Wrestling, with a space between JTG and Wrestling. And I got some great news. My YouTube channel is official. JTG, capital all, whatever, that's all capital, space, entertainment, capital E,
Entertainment.
JTG Entertainment. Okay, I posted my first video. It's a teaser trailer. We're just getting started. And I got a sick intro coming. I'm working on it. I'm still trying to figure out this capture card. I don't understand it. So I'll look into it. And yeah, Diamond and Pearl, baby. That's it.
Can I just say, I seen his channel, and it got me wet. And I know for a fact, John has a big one. So for the fact of that, I would subscribe to him. The fact that he's got a big one, that's worth the subscribe itself. So I would go and subscribe to him. Speaking of subscribe, John, are you done or you want me to go?
I'm good.
Speaking of good and subscribing, Jonathan told me before we did this podcast that you all should go, after you're done watching John's new video, you should go over to my YouTube channel, theEIKNARFshow, where I just posted my own my what episode was it? Number 4 of my personal podcast, where we discuss why Adam Sandler is a god. Okay, so go over there when you're done with Jonathan. You're done jerking off to Jonathan. Clean yourself off. Get the loop. Go for round 2 and jerk off to some Adam Sandler talk. All right. Then when you're done there, go to Twitter and Instagram and follow me at theEIKNARF. One word. And go to my TikTok, theEIKNARFshow, where I'm posting funny stuff, little clips, clips from the podcast, shit like that. Give me a follow. Like my last video, I posted the clip of the podcast. Let me know what you think. And yeah, Emerson.
Don't follow me anywhere. I don't know.
He's a leader, not a follower.
Yeah. What's it called? We're gonna have some more topics coming after Revolution. So if you want, comment down below. Ask us like what we think about wrestling. Ask us like what will give us what tips, not tips, topics to go over. We have some ideas, but you know, the well's gonna dry up. So.
No, not in this well. We keep it wet. No. We keep it wet. Once it dries up, we lube that bitch up. We lube it up every week. Because that's what we do. Are you done, Emerson? Can I run my shit? Or
yeah, go ahead. I'm done. I got nothing.
All right. I also want to say before I give my outro, thank you to Bad Bunny for making an appearance earlier on our show. You're a good man, and I hope you win the big one day. All right. I hope you pin Bobby Lashley. But the fact of the matter is, you were tuned in to another episode of the Fact of the Matter Is podcast. And the fact of the matter is, you're tuned in and we are tuned out right now. We're not tuned out, but we're going. We're done. We're done. That's it. We're leaving. I got Domino's coming. You smell that? Well, that's the Coke. That's the Coke kicking in. But I gotta go. I gotta go jerk one out. Emerson's like, yeah,
fucking bye.
So yeah, tune in next week when we do our AEW Revolution predictions and we can predict sizes. We'll see you next week.